no boapa e ma mpama gudie koye titru ene anuanom mai obabi o bo adwuma no da odin say team eso okeka ho o siase se de dia ba bo wo bia obu ni mu no sanetiem eno e ma libido no koso ntisa no so ese takum no be dibi morphy adro panie na ye kan takum no eye adwuma no na no pe malaria bia so mu a unya ne haba Mr. ni bi na anoma eno tabia na bo ye firi o e de amana capsules na ye mtim so a eno ebe fro 0243686861 na oni adin komo solar kadaroma na solar kase Oton sosem ebe ko boko aye prostate and no ebo prostate no by prostate enlargement and infections no eyi ade afi oton so be kama etimi ade ama solar mister wasi astro trying emei asio astro trying ho ache kama ni nyina so de pani nso bia gugu ni nyina eyi ade afi wa aye solar mister and American for dia mema no so no e mana se chero na panyan na afezema no so ye bobi dia kosia hanji yemfa ema wo mo nchekwa Esia bona Felicia na nuama ya kama no eye Zimman and American for diama 0245616028 nafe ya nuama jinkoma ya demo be kama nafe ya nita ya Alaska and esia ni anichi wallpapers outdoor say 3D 5D designs outdoor ni nyina yobi awa ya so e say ne wallpapers yi and American brand curtains outdoor ana wo pebia bre nafe ya mu akuma se de obenwu ye wadum ya be boss of building no Accra Circle tiptoe lane no I will say Alaska Star Enterprise 0554-114-878 Nafi one in a din comma Semens Vita Heba Mr. Capsules again and American 170 actuals Bema say again watching the din na one umbidie and a boy pa Emma a druba dear one pem a con kai Emma Chasa or Pomo Day ACPC Taye Dom Penuma Juma and Tishanon so said Dre a Heba Mr. Capsules with their numbum one so Siatic out to pay so twice or back Wontumi no twetwe hyehyw wadro pa nie wonya bia betimi aboa pa 0240616061 na fodi edin koma ye wie no na ye ko power specialist herbal hospital ye ma me doctor kosua duaya na daroma na doctor dia was no hepatitis B A C ni nyina waje awards ewom ye nubna ene hahama anu ade say ade e na so your fat liver ana fe ene ye ka ulcer ana fibroid ni nyina ye ho adwuma kidney stones awodo ni nyina so ase brain afi oma wadro na jirika jiri no tenenka enu ye mema dro enu ye bonus wakokra doctor wie no na bemo de am ase koi na fa koji udi hebatene ba Mr. so eyade a e boost immune system no be wonu akra kobenya CP road no power hospital bus stop wo kumase fe ase wo be wonu eni adua ya junction eno ayo bosomtwi road wo ana afi takrade o recordo e wa Anagye estate 0244544422 0244544422 na phone doctor akosua aduaya abonkomo ene anope bibia be fine wo yemna so na afi ayemna me share yem question of the day I proudly brought to you by Amazupi Herbal Mixture eno aye drama catch or say e kon editor infection a draw and as infection a draw no tatashe enso ne so anya infections ni bia be ko say e bia oye bema na ono obehia mata bia no wo bano complain aye yaw an wote wo ye bema wo jonson so a wote yaw e wo bema da bia no kam ananse so wita bi tafro bema mu ba so your bounce na enso gu rough of enkanso a ya na free nso mu ba na enye enimo wadro no enso aye Amazupi Herbal Mixture vaginal discharges afei aye vaginal odor enkanso ase ba no nyina no ebeja wo jonson na jonson won normal scent e wo but apart from no so sante aye pampam bia bi mana chese enye yade wo bomode ansa dro na ye fa na Amazupi Herbal Mixture no obepebie ensom anom na afei aboamane o ma ye fine enso ya mama me question of the day na ye nkredem real quick na afei ayem na na meto aso enso menfo na Amazupi Herbal Mixture say Yemisa say when na jiski dead to the sin now say internet bobo fan say Napoli woman you know the same points and today when and jenny can say Serie A no the sin now so bian interbeje woman 71 points and as Napoli and some other beje na couple Ghana for say yes Ghana for Madrid Pedro Madina Cruz say Antonio Conte and for Napoli and no Ediaba we ye can say na bought him Murphy also enya adene de ede aba ene de bad ma be hwem enu no mu akan later on Ada Emmanuel say champion ho say Inter ana efa from Kenya so no hwe free watch 2 cities shetonko a one also message what dey aba as Inter ana ewini eno eyedo no so atra Alexander Kwesi Anson as Inter Milan ana efa them confused say Inter Milan ana efa Emmanuel Siama as I prefer Inter Milan and what dey aba enano pe Frank where Frank Kwame Jamfi was say Dotobri constituency no dey free Napoli all the way. Said Swala was in Napoli and efa Isco Junior say Inter Milan winning the simple and efa Abino G is Inter and efa Naro G is Napoli efa no and efa Abrante Solomon K Apre was Inter Milan and efa inti fancy em say Inter dominance no ano say e Facebook na say
wo na Kofi Frank so say Inter Milan all the way and efa Dom Richmond and so say Wakwama Inter Milan Godfather Jumano say Napoli and Ebefa and efa Monsa Kwabana Stegen and so say Napoli J Serie A afa Mubara Kwakaso so say Napoli Ada George Kwadiama Napoli and afa Kwabi so say Napoli all the way Nedian so no na when so Bobby yourself kojo Bobby so Kwama Inter Milan Kenneth Yabua and say Inter all the way and our dinner jano so at the banana pay live and so show no so Donna Guerrero say what if free East Region Conforia old Malcolm one also say Napoli and some Panefana Capo Yako for no
yes ya kwa no say Napoli for no
ya mama for coach
yes green no sonra
omu debate asane person
red responsibly yellow means get ready, green means go and you best I could be okay and I say and yeah David I'm real cry jam adumana shinti green no na daso no
okay
na
we have 4.93 us
yes
and your boy and mami other one also
yes
I will see a 4.84 everyone's almost a year 10 us there
ekoi
more 5
yes
and person me 400
also no pano
mama 15 14 5 8 and 65 quick many brashara ke project to screen so am more share live on TV and Facebook and YouTube bet we say yen kan say bet responsibly
yes and okay.
So 65 us let's go
okay
1 BC DAF BF unim kan fan DAF 1 BC DAF BF and here 65 us
okay
Yemra 15 1 BC D6A 4C 1 BC D6A 4C Yemra 14
okay
1 BC D3B 1E 1 BC D3B 1E Yeba 8 us
okay
1 BC D67 52 1 BC D67 52 last code 5 us
okay
1 BC D62 8B 1 BC D62 8B
yes na men kan nyina yo
on your screens
yes and that
no
and that say media na green asaso because we KDMs here be so pa start
e bompa
anti muntwa e ba ni say ubi na afa bi nra afa o ya no ayen intem
be roll over there
okay na asa de bi ato achi
ehia very necessary
important
kwam on
the
bonus very necessary okay won't a brana so kwam on this Wontumi Sports Buffet live on Wontumi TV Facebook and also more like page mon share Emma for from so enya bi enso share and YouTube Wontumi TV live also and digital satellite ye also TV no so ya adwuma ana fe 100.9 Tamale 101.3 Takrade 101.3 Sario son in Potom and this and 101.3 from Ashanti region Kumasi Asuka to be precise and baby bia will be an ye kwaman na ye the foreign news no and so Eddie Amasebi bia no be okay yankwe na yamfa foreign Emra let's go
Angwa juma no you Yame wohoda Se uji didia Obeya juma Asa chirenia no you Yame wohoda Se uji didia Obeya juma Ye bompaye Shamachi Israel Yehuwa Ilahenu Yehuwa Ekat We ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika Luvika, Uvika Naveshika, Uvika Miyodika, Tode Yasak. In English, in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Na guess it is how guess no guess no me say how many boys in this year me say guess it is say who to be sponsor I number one
cheva
angwa juma no you Yame wohoda se uji didia Obeya juma Asa chirenia no you Yame wohoda se uji didia Obeya juma Ye bompaye
ye fan se Premier League komo so na age en so mariya so mo na so sansa na wo mu game eba so medically ato anim se kobas Arsenal team no wo mu ntimi anim kwanim over abobokuwa ye fan se Crystal Palace our brand se kobas bia shockingly Palace for no en so okwanya win Emirates Stadium adia na na trose automatically no na Chelsea Liverpool for agenia ye fan se Premier League gadia so mo na so to no aye run in our brand no kase no ya bo aye 34 matches and the game enwa Man City and Bobo Conference Aston Villa and some omomi no akobi 4 matches and say no ma we season no na so Liverpool no and Chelsea Arsenal no other clubs akana more now so about 33 matches in today and Chelsea Arsenal one more club game number 34 na Chelsea Crystal Palace and so team no and some clear 34th game of the season our Premier League game no and some update about Tinam no kase no yerim say aye Liverpool players no woman aye coaches and yate woman you know some abon chanku amono tasari na na twe no ayare say sa game no and some no be sia kwa wa bra won sem ni no yete ema yete fa enano play and some no show so game and no boss me kase no American but to just aye we for some Michael Salisbury no and just so be hand and na twe game and no some other cause room and some no Premier League no yankom o sa deba kwa wa ya pansa sa sha kubanya ayete bono adjamamia wonum sa na wenom aye run in amano kase no one one in the same time no na chasa 5-4 aye top 5 our bra yerim sa nyame yarma since we no aye clubs ama kuma ko enum womum ana ba qualify for tumadia ye fan sa Champions League no and some other cross aye na season na wo hwa aye number 4 and some awania ye kan sa table no so na chasa Nottingham Forest bobo no woman some other toso ema kuma ko enan na okay say enwa yare betu twasam amu coach no say season abesha se will be announced die emposan ke kacho say yare bo ebia 33 matches awie na chesa Nottingham aye team woman some fighting for Champions League kan wonji ni da woman say na record eba no say aside aye 20 clubs amu bo aye Premier League gomwa woman some akro relegation Leicester nom and some other Southampton nom and chesa mo makani no make say you say club bia no hono ma am say onom awon ye kan say lower average possession chesanom achen ayeboboku a ye far say Nottingham na chesanotram fa no ye say open ni kasa ayabo god and god ma fefama sa what your ball no body opa bia Jamaican kan say 19 clubs ni nyina no wo bia some on the average awon ye kan say ball possession and some manager Nottingham mo team no na so mo ye very effective about bomo ko animu a wutim sampam amoko ebasa bia Chris Wood nom and some managers and kwadai boys and kai kept white nom and some ya jumo lines so na and what bia haso no doi nom and some mani Anton Elanka munya wa bra wa mo aswa e shepa wa bra chesa chono obo so Murillo nom am some bunu e wa chono nyina no yaso mo ana ban se bia ball possession no on the average mo dey some our from no ball no problem chesa no aya jumadi abobo ka farsa no tena for no wo some atumi adie na Jamaican kan na report say medical ya to say sakoba say basa bia na dwi Arsenal wo some antumi an shadia na ne trust Liverpool team no wo some aya champions adama season ya that's why ya ball aya Premier League no wo ma de abasa sia me no ka shadow ba mo ya so ba ma say the guard of honor and no some city answer aya deba ko ta cause we and some aya maybe a tom okay Liverpool form at the Premier League no and some that's omana so mo banani at say mo guard of honor south time no what to any a list anymore na tase obeto family nom am some our list anymore oba branch about say Joe Gomez nom and just Arnold van Dijk nom wo mo nyina some ginam amateurs opponent wo mo some in the ball south time no and some amateur kan say guard of honor na Jamaican no pen say aye shocking didn't you make us a shocking say ebe confirmed that ebe to about say Liverpool next game and some of fear be a guard of honor ebe juma and I say Liverpool next game and some our way guard of honor no and some ebe juma tana dri wo some amana town say Jamaican can say yes Premier League clubs no makuma you know yes am dri pass guard of honor and was an kebia possibly amuya and some Liverpool abane abaya confirmed say wo some about Premier League as woman also no wo did pass ay outdated am some come ay kolo enti kanayan Kenya na say wan yero obi ayere no bo season am just no ajiri gasin na so ebi adanam abatimi atunti wo some come any cross yamakwa ema yabiem na Jamaican kan nyina no say Manchester clubs ni no yesem ama so mo take a step further na step mo take adi akwa ni mo and some other say one more some do mo consensus akwata the English FA it's as the moment today one person obey guard of honor ni nyina no I was so bomodi say the English FA empan for no and some aso abate enti the Manchester kan na no pray say yes clubs ni no say one some other come of one sem and some akwata the FA na we Liverpool some Manchester ni mo and I Arsenal bowie one din konum de ebe pushi Liverpool am confirmation and some body a weekend no mom Jamaican say Womo Tottenham ebo women's game our Anfield Nyamiya Duma and I 27 nights a weekend women Tottenham team no and some other ball women's game and some 4th next month our no and some 4th May women Chelsea other ball and some our Stamford Bridge and Senna 11th of May women some ball Arsenal and some our chess Anfield and Tanya Mumians either say be a Tottenham and I say be a Chelsea and I say be Arsenal mubako and some abaya guard of honor and some adama Liverpool no de minya no say yes clubs ni no say wo mo de anya de say be asade no mo so be say come ye kolo no mo yerim say there am trophy parade and some ababa so afino abaya come say the last time at Liverpool wo mo je Premier League ade so mo na so no wo kan say na ye COVID anunti wo mo antimi celebrate wo mo antimi antu mountain so na Jamaican can say manager na fan say Jurgen Klopp am say wonom nearly chamba be story am what is a coach no woman invite sanka bi kwana ka matches out wa awasam am bonu nyina no awaso run Aba stadium am we ka say wonom ambaso be person say the moment be Aba stadium no obo say team no answer tell winning games no man shall see any results na be crack say bia say bia wo presence at the near you can say pressure and some my team no and to choose say woman am say come say bia Liverpool and some cement obo position and some our so na Aba say bia Liverpool team no wo mo Premier League area so mo na so nkwadi one manager fan say Jurgen Klopp no and some other bench no ka say no report am say kan say yes manager jatu so baba ebiam omo game against Tottenham anya yes manager no and some other stadium Yamiyarma Sunday o me shobi na so junior kan say no and some traffic parade manager na ebeba o me footing bus and say bia traffic parade bus no or bam as a fan our bra coach no some as a fan no one some na betena kwan ho and some abon some adiama bobokua ye fan say Liverpool our bene wo mo some adia so mo na so na Jameson kan say nyame ya duma aye 26th of May and ana Chelsea Liverpool team no wo mo some upon say bia mo traffic parade no and some other course our bra Santa no and ye wo say coach na ye fan say club and some other baby enwa wonim say Liverpool for no one more match be a problem say Mohamed Salah what tiny boss ni self no akako posti and was Salah come keep poster my man for every 10 minutes I then make poster what post to be more I not dona will share go and some other man team the best in there you say I post on no and some self any I didn't no na man fashion say and maybe I not don't continue when I not know and some man can say you on several occasions I when it as a branch of fans I have Virgil van Dijk one Drogo Dalon and I said I be playing now on no ball and so I don't Liverpool fans I have Drogo Shota yes I know and some American one no should be a fay woman young Kodani be just a Luis Diaz and a down in the Asmun exam now I know the January yet also we now pay no not just a Mosala so now Kako Posti our brother and son coming on us away and some Mosala and one Casano poster well yeah our chest and IT what be some Cotonia can say X on ma and I Twitter Ghana time no about 8:26 I know and just I get time a player your fans say Mohamed Salah ko posti wa bro no and some money akwadana your fans Arnold Elfoni na just assembly ni wo mo adabi am sorry and when we can and when we nya free na picture ni mo ask you no so adi am mo problem be anywhere and that no and some Arnold no and some time ever Bernardo Peno and also update to Eba. What can some you not tell them a story about the friend and you find some Willow and some teacher Massa was seen time your pass. What I don't tell them no day na Arsenal Epeno Chelsea and some panel. I'm a Chelsea Liverpool and so up Chelsea the other day. Now somewhere a year last season or an sample I yes some anymore and about some more permanent casino report on the second Arsenal woman and Liverpool for an answer no Metesa Amania Brie Pasa Quatana you found some Murillo I was in okay and some Armano Tenamano woman some bet me are saying now you're so cool I am not Tenama woman some valuation of Aquatano and in 80 million euros. Hey, they transfer back to know. Mwase Murillo power tetena. Comes to be a 30, and they be a 9 million. Be not quite a banner. Yes, not to for say. And 80 million euros. I know, and some amount I was out here and Sano Procrano. Once someone said to me, I can't quit. I know I'm penny, and know some update to Emma who's something you know. Yet the Emma yet for an anno pay, and some I was sure for free. My men found two of them say. Managerial Arsenal woman some game aba so mami akotena your fans are Victor Gyokeres essence American at one so no and some be Arsenal team no and some other some fan at the banon porana your fans Andra Beta and so by oyenioma quick say bear bueno and some other ba na your story be say anadwi wɔn game na ɛba so sa wote sɛ owura na ɛfa no sa Hassan Santinkaya wɔn ana kyerɛ so agent ɛdema akɔtɛ na yɛfa no sa Victor Gyökeres our stadium na sɛ bi agent no ba Emirates abɛhwɛ bɔɔl no bi a ɛma no ɛnyɛ wɔn agyame sɛ ka no nyinaa no ɛnso ano sa wɔn sɛ ayɛ planned sɛ nyame yɛ adom a wɔn wi anadwo match na manager fa no sa Mikel Arteta so ɛne kyerɛ sɛ agent no wɔn bɛdi nkɔmɔ kakra de afa client no a yɛfa no sa ɛyɛ Gyökeres aho ɛwɔ abrane nyinaa no ayɛ plans a manager no wɔ ɛnso adema akɔta no ɛne wɔtwe ɔba baabi ɔde no bɔ ɔba wɔbɛstarte anasɛ sɛi ɛnso ana ade no bɛsi akɔmɛte saa anadwo yɛ sɛ Victor Gyökeres agent no Hassan Santinkaya ɛnso agye atom sɛ nɛ wɔnom abɛbɛ Emirates aba bɛhwɛ match no bi a ɛno nso ayɛ kakra ba wo nsɛm no nyinaa no yɛde ɛma yɛtew fa ɛna no pɛi ɛnso ɛwɔ hwɛ no so biam ayɛ akɔda no ɛfa no sɛ Martin Zubimendi ansa Zubimendi nso deɛ no ne yɛde kanka wasɛm from last year summer ɛnso ade ba bɛduru baabi na kyɛ sɛ Real Madrid fa ba bɛbɔwrɔ ma later ɛbɛtɔ dwa sɛ ɛnyɛ nokorɛ sɛ bɔbɔkɔ ɛfa no sɛ Real Madrid ɛnso apa akɔda no a yɛfa no sɛ Zubimendi ɛnɛ mɛte sɛ Andra Berta yɛse Arsenal ɔmo yɛ awie Madrid mɛka sɛ Arsenal ɛnso ɛyɛ awie ɛne sɛ diw no wɔn nso ɔmo pusu awie a ne santi yɛsɛ owura no agusu pusi ɛnom ɛyɛ Andra Berta pusi sɛ ɛbɛyɛ akɔda no a yɛfa no sɛ Martin Zubimendi nso deɛ no ɛnom ɛbɛtumi abam ɛnso adeama no ne mmom ma me coach no ɛfa no sɛ Mikel Arteta manager no ɔbɔ game ɛnɛ wɔn mu busa no sɛ ɔpanin Rubo wia nyame yarama enche bia na cha samo bo aye Paris Saint-Germain enom aye semi final game first leg match mudi kan bo ensom ofie sen ana Arsenal mo preparation esiche ewa bra nyame yarama sa game no eno som ada consultation se the manager ye fan se Mikel Arteta enso edenisem etudwa.
Yeah, they would have a day or two off and then a full preparation, 3-4 days about what we have to do to beat PSG. So we're going to have some time to recover as well. Some players are going to need that, and then full focus on what's coming. I would think was the best approach. Whatever we do is what we feel is that what the team needs, what the players need, and if they need more tension, less tension, be more emotional, more tactical, we'll try to manage to get the levels in the right way to be as prepared as possible and ready to win. Yeah, they would have
front row when I was practicing matches out was a basso and half update no Yermono some so a Jamana ye free a Yabobo fan Liverpool and Nottingham and some Arsenal for Jano young call a Yabobo fan Man City so dia and I 94 minutes and Akatana your fan Mateus Nunes or no and you're winning Gorma Bobo fan the Sky Blues of Man City and the Numa P and some by emotions like come on here. Now, mama, goal scorer, your friend, sir, Mateus Nunes, and when we game, no, bring some a very important say. Man City, Ebenya, 3 points, sir, will be on some more Premier League, you know, one of some other to me, press, Anya, I top 5, Celebea, one of some other qualify for UEFA, I get Champions League, and some other say, much more born, and no, beyond, as I say, the position, annual ball, our chess and a former team, and your Wolves, and your hall, and our Man City, ball. Woman didn't ball right back no mom wogusu ajasem ogusu sia sebie yes ball aye new positions our team no mo na so asamba akoba so kan se wonen kwada ne bi erisa Robin Dias nom woni abia Manuel Akanjenom Nathan Akenom Josko Vadronom abobo ewe kire ho a ya na easy edema wa wo player wo so mtuna tentina wo body teammate abaso ma deroma ana cheso ma boama no ma kokema ensom arman yintesma goal scorer ye fan sa Mateus Nunes and some other two jobs.
Pleasing moment. I was very happy to do it. It's a journey, isn't it? And I mean, I'm trying to learn to play in a different position. Every week, I think I'm doing better and better, getting more used to everything. I have to mention as well that it's very easy to play with the players I have next to me. I mean, especially the guys in the back, Ruben, Josko, Nico, they have also been brilliant. And it's just easy to play with this type of, this level of players. And I mean, they help me a lot. And yeah, I mean, just trying to to get better, learn new stuff every day, fit in the position, everything that the manager asks for this position. I mean, and yeah, it was a very, of course, pleasant moment. I was very happy to do it, but the most important is the 3 points that I think is what everyone wanted. It's a journey, isn't it? And,
yes, I know I can't free Aquadana sweat the banamum and what game no, and you probably celebrity pa a coach and fano. I pub gradually as a time now going to buy and I said you're not time and I see tell our brand not just a bonny upon query Jeremy Doku and was so want to boy across the face of goal. Not just only at the right place at the right time. And some other connection, my man sitting no, and our pep and Japan, a manager say Liverpool for no woman. Aye champions our Balafona Liverpool for the normal corners aye outstanding tenwa when say Man City coach no what some find a time e bobo kua ye fan say Liverpool for ba so abrene was say anyoma na say the love for my picture and some other corner mo outstanding aye distance no mom and no manager say ye man to say woman ya just say matches are kan nyina no and that some aye finals at my bobo kua ye fan Man City omo FA Cup semi final game and some about ebiem one sound here can say 4 Premier League matches. Our Premier League game aboning and some are your finals at the Sky Blues of Man City. Yankee coach, you find a Pep Guardiola.
Perform like we were in the past. The commitment, we concede not much, and we didn't create much neither. But we control most of the game. The back four again have been amazing. All the players. So, in terms of qualification for the Champions League, for the points, of course, it's important. But in the same times, we have to be calm and focus in the semi-final. And after you have days to prepare the 4 finals, 2 games at home, 2 away, and game by game. We did perform like we were in the past. The commitment.
Guardiola no one also Eden 72 drama me goalkeeper your fan sir Ederson Moraes na Ederson answer na say no ya na omo time o take so benya bi dani adjane mom adi kan ba say Ederson omo ye bejo omo kwan no ono so aka as of an adrone ban nyina no na jensen kan say Ederson say answer agent aye former goalkeeper na your fan say Julio Cesar ono aye former goalkeeper ma Brosona short team no na yeso ono and we agent terma goalkeeper na ye fans Ederson no kase no we mo consider Saudi Arabia sans adebia os Ederson eye and some our Premier League nim Man City waje Champions League waje eye trouble and watch a Premier League we ma je area to us 4 times in a row eye record our Premier League nim we be anya bi da goalkeeper ya assistant so our Premier League nim nay one some our bomb teneno I was so call eye Saudi Ecopes Canibi and some other battery no and so I just feel my sweat banum and you probably quite Jamaican say was one of the only baby or so tete and some midfielder you found a guy Gundogan Metesa the contract is over so bowie we be 2026 and now no casino Gundogan and you already say one of some other cover beer and no and some update to Airbus and something no you for Chelsea one more former owner Roman Abramovich report second so no yes for the first time about breaking the silence essence I come as 4 years and about some chinchim nsa woman manage a chance bobo ko Roberto Gacras I said your motor Chelsea team no say 2.5 billion pounds and actually now just account no sika dem amada so every zero just account no are frozen e besina untimi nkom ni ade wono kwa ka so motor yes sika no woman for more charity and some no Jamaican says why interview me no yesem omo de aye book am no kasa this year nyame arma samanimo anasa book ababa interview dikai wodi kan ya bako and some our chess Abu Dhabi and no aye the month of January anasa interview abaso now before this year January near see before somewhere a year latter part of a year last year now just wodi kan kwa interview no bako and some no Istanbul and no and some Turkey. Wama Gadan Semin the book at the bar, Wabato Chelsea 2004 investment awaya sanctions awanya and watching Amadoba ball glorious days or more at the titles at the Empotema. Wamuchin Chimney Sasa, one jai a Chelsea mo, a beer some I can say, I yes suspected poisoning and at the month of March 2022 what can say about gas and probably I yes come poison or your friends a Roman Abramovich amateurs no and some of the assassins now yes what kasam at your first poisoning now bra and the book no and some bar and nano peno your day up to Tanadiaka and some at the Chelsea and you're shocking essence you're himself said Heisen no most apple na enkaneno nanka Real Madrid onum and nan come stand to woman nan come your favorite say Bournemouth and some akodana your friend said den Heisen nan come some about me afa one said Jaminya no pretend about studios and say yes akodawe and I'm not saying no. Woman say Chelsea and I take lead. Our buying race anymore. Now and everybody me ask Sanya Kodawe 90-year-old Ayedin Haiseno I Chelsea and I ask someone German side can say woman some about me afano report I mean Yana Sakurano Crano yes one so seriously or consider Sabia Chelsea Eduno one Tiasie and as I send and I was a Sukotinadi woman should wear favorite Sabia Kodano one some about me afa I Chelsea Timono woman your central Fananuya, make some more penny cancer center forward and some striker. When you're striker, area, one more right-footed winger. Next will be on winger, naturally or right, yes, one will be Amanosa by a Timu Abamano Casano. Woman, ya prepare now. Enzo Maresca touch any day, Juani, because Anamano Caso be ready. Some other sake and your coach now. Your fellow Enzo Maresca Empo report to make God on the say. Sakobase be at Chelsea. Woman de no friend of fair. Na ebia oman timian qualify Champions League and with the Conference League SWO. Now what the aya qualification the call aya Champions League SWO. Report to me and say Chelsea for no woman be choose aya Champions League qualification to Sankebi omono and some abaje aya conference let's woman also. Now some prefer anu to say bia woman be just a title no. Now so the mean yan say some oman timian qualify Champions League Akrana and you know Anomobejina so and you judge and your coach now your friend Enzo Maresca in the first season and just automatically coach and some our queen say well because why you Juma Adiama Bokua your friend Chelsea Amamano Casarin and some may up the Taban Perfuna there be a Chelsea supporter Elsu and a Mompamuamo and a Diente Ura for support Westernly and some others Bakuna your friend Salary Stewart Omo and I just sporting directors and they and some Adama Chelsea no yes we must ni baby omotomo so tete one more cross why you remember cross what to players no and some Adamamo and now player back Manchester Giant no am an kwabonti on loan artist no and some other from yepa and Marcus Rashford and I don't pay you didn't some by latest I say Sharak Mama Rashford mate yes no woman here yes Rashford ayobia what 3 year pass tempo in future our Manchester United enyanye over adea yes born jire pass na ballers and go for Old Trafford here some go on man ko da so dini hini o na bibi tina man ko abantensa wo kokobolo sometimes you not change of environment and some ayepa na okoye obia wona matempo ama sese ya desa wonom our 32 goals etia the big says Liverpool and some other Man City will be at 7-7 Arsenal Chelsea and Tottenham will be also at the 6-6 our Braco day and also Bojuma Pantonia what do you have as a manager for Samorim the team of play and also Prebia coach and style of playing one also Rashford ebet me affected I'm a German side kind of a boy in the summer no ebia when you say be a chinchilla train omunjano kwai and some amanenko no I German side yɛka no player yɛde ɛba ɛna yɛkasa biribi akyɛ sɛ Mateus Cunha ɛne abrante ma no sɛ Liam Delap ɔmo mmienu ana ɔmo anhwɛ a ɔmo betumi ayɛ the first two major signings ama boboku a yɛfa no sɛ Manchester United deɛ menya no sɛ ɔmo mmienu ka boɔ no bom a ayɛ somewhere 92.5 million pounds ɛno ɛyɛ ka Manchester for an elbow with the farm ayɛ Cunha na ɔsan de afa akɔda na ɛfa no sɛ ayɛ Liam Delap ɛne no report a me sɛ ka ne nyinaa nso akyɛ sɛ boy no yes Manchester for Sinikwa so bia kasa because one wometimi aton Rashford wometimi aton Sancho wometon Anthony and Cradier womo se Anthony born a won born Real Betis no ne buana pagya to so ni mo omo kai o ba now kita won some almost a year 33 million pounds ne buano ejina 32.52 million pounds ano aya man to mo demand answer Anthony and some akontimu a mo be some better mo fa mutim sɛ nɛ wɔn bɛtɔn nkwadaa no mmiɛnsa kɛskara bom nso ayɛ finance ayɛ Cunha ɛne akɔdan a yɛfa no sɛ Liam Delap nso transfer no ɛnom ayɛ sɛdeɛ city a yɛde update ɛne de aka no nyinaa no nso ɛde ɛmɛnɛ Real Madrid nso ɛwɔ game ɛwɔ La Liga no mu wokɔ La Liga no ma Madrid for game no ayɛ 7:30 ɛwɔ yɛ tafe hɔ wokɔ Coliseo Afonso Paris hɔ ɛna yɛ tafe no bɔbɔku a yɛfa no sɛ Real Madrid ɔmo so game no ɛba so na nsɛm efiri ọba no de ɛdɔso paa yɛbɛba so na Jaminya no sɛ Madrid no Shadrack mame bana ɛna no pay wokɔ ayɛ Vadebebas ɔmo training ground so no ma yɛhu sɛ manager fan Ancelotti kwade wɔgyina ane taxi driver bi ɛnso ɛdi nkɔmɔ ɔmo mmienu nyinaa no wɔbi a drive but ɔmo bonsa wɔnam sɛ driver no hu sɛ ɛyɛ coach ne no ɔno gyina yɛ a wɔmo nso rolling glass ɛba fam di nkɔmɔ ne adeɛ no a wei ayɛ message ayɛ very simple ɔwɔ bana ɛno ɛbɔ ayɛ Madrid Vadebebas ɔmo training ɛkwan no a wɔn say wɔn with Ancelotti no wɔn nyinaa ka ma cap no de ɔmagye ɛnna me no kasa ne date yɛsɛn ɛnna ɛnso ayɛ 23rd ɛnti ayɛ 3 more days to go na kyɛsɛ nyame arma Saturday ayɛ El Clasico no ayɛ Kings Cup Copa del Rey final ɛwɔ La Caturia ɛwɔ Seville ɛhɔ ɛna saa game ɛba so bɔbɔku a yɛfa no Barcelona ɛne Real Madrid ɔmo mmienu ɛnso ɛna hyɛ fans no wɔn ahyɛ asɛ de ɔmo message sɛ ba ɔmo say Ancelotti ɛwɔ hɔ yi sɛ ɔmo supporters no nyinaa ka bom ɛnso ayɛ baako a ɔmo ka bom a wɔn bɛgye ɛyɛ trophy no and some idea so now so our brahman no kasano I message eba onim say yes kono Gallagher and so quite interview no mu say Copa del Rey final eba so why bet here yes Gallagher say we 3 years a boss team no we have a better chance I say one match Copa del Rey nyame yarma Saturday adea was so na say ya mo matches a boss boni nyina no ya na TV court won boss ba ha oba brepa san wa sheboboku a ye fa no Barca for no one more dem pa and Barca say best players our we say we bought Pedri Edin we bought Lamine Yamal Edin our junior Barca kwada no me nko no wo eti make a difference and we junior Barca on the Madrid esiwo now so the FC Barcelona so no ma we junior Barca team no wo some aye better comparatively and some at the chain boboku a you find Madrid our brother aye asema Brontia you find say Conor Gallagher and somebody atudwa ye den some energy aka nyina no and some ma ye tell for another pay and some I was sure so afei ma me mfanto warim so wodru ayoma so bi mana ma me Brontia fan sam I Vinicius at the another Pewina time Amanitaya and one kind of make catch us a boy no woman so to me imagine Madrid without Vinicius maybe can Enra and no pay made the update about some common woman team I'm a dream say I 5-year deal now your train confirmation either say until 2029 and also until 2030 Menoka say Yabana Jaminya say boy no contract and until 2029 now just so so no aye familiar with aye negotiations ni nyina no wo mo som ade ba so boy ebe stenti and no problem na aye say abega dana still Serbia Ancelotti ebe stay and Serbia new manager and ebe ba no Madrid abega den and o must find ade kind of solution and Serbia balance ade am team no because Mbappe buy will be on say the Real Madrid no season and also Asiako ya benya coaches omo nyina no and some I share the same opinion sir Real Madrid team no balance and a bunch of others say Mbappe no we be cause for bonai and I say be a change of system no and some abaya jumani adiana ni nyina no some at the time onum sir we be ye ka Florentino Perez and coach na ye fan Ancelotti no and Xabi Alonso and say some no who can say 2 weeks ago and about say yes Liverpool for no there we say I Alonso no tinchira try we be so ko now we a team then ya was dinner can be some over form coach and you 15 to 20 million euros and I compensation yes we mother for say when you make yes cigaro no one player come for the free player now coach wo oba boss here wo o metimi ama Santiago salary crown aye adwuma ba bia besa 1 year bi no we are simple crown Madrid emetua 20 million euros MFA Xabi Alonso and you be an catches I don't more about coolness and Yameba no oboze woman trying to atina until Montessori Adiano and some number sakuna me to say yes Florentino Perez no crown say one shouldn't sign clear about coach na you found Xabi Alonso and until anani maybe catch us a Morocco nina where your right hand man Emma Florentino el tuguna sumsa woman club Emma Jumanam sa Florentino and Xabi Alonso ni sa and inferno and some any adani no fan Pedri Misubium. None one need to say or Julia Passana, Yakasa your beam, I am midfielder number 8 proper. Number 8 or Julia Basabueno, we are the best midfielder and the proper number 8. Oh, yes, Bob, share Real supporters. Hey, and so was your bow. Woman van need to one channel cry. Now, since then, this season and Casabueno, Messiah Bissau for the second time. We cried a third because some weeks ago, me beside me say, man of the match award, hold I hold work that way, and some agent this season, so also we are true and true FC Barcelona fan. Can MNT, some over to me, I can say about the Champions League, about the Copa del Rey, about La Liga matches. I would our ball, no one our one shall go, no one man of the match award, no, me because me are from it, so me boiling in Bob until another Pemeka Josa, my own for coach, and say for a very long time, midfielder the ball Erisa Kodana your first a Pedri amateur selling you by what was a coach and say Akodano I do because say better say Pedri ebetimi abobo akwa see sa limit say on ceiling ya ka say obi abodro awapem wontimi nya bibia bi ma ose Akodano I do because better say be abon level and I said the ceiling enso anie was say dey ba kokwan fe e wa Akodano ho say without the ball say be abon na ye bono emedi Akodano ho and I say be Pedri enkitaba no bra say the Akodano see judgment of the ball no ya na be attention enko and until na still na Akodano and also I am man of the match award and what Danny Olmo and a show goal and some other team say manager for flick the winning percentage ewo bobo kan fan say Barca no mamani win percentage near hadie wouldn't say Nediano, what a call a year 75%. Luis Enrique, Ebenya 76%. Meno Casino, not just a still a Quenya dancer, Barca for coach, and some Nabetimia sign Merijana, your father Enrique, our Brono Subedim, and some our Barca. Mammy coach on Danny Olmo. Merijana, I say, Danny Olmo, dear, I will pow because matches are Kakosi said, you see, what's so much to me, Miss Omo Manini. Also, can be so boy stay fit or say boy no home for swap papa and some Barcelona into Barca coach has a flick on Akodana you found Danny Olmo.
For us, it's important that we have him. So till the end of the season, it's so. This is also what we think about before the match. At the end, you make have a lot of thoughts about which player out, which player in, and Yeah, of course, we also want to make also other changes, but at the end it's like it is. Match is always different than you think about, and that is good for us when he's on the pitch. No, for us it's important that we have him. So till the end of the season, it's
Flick and I'll just your daily excerpts. MFA, Mame on coach. I found Carlo Ancelotti was say. Yerim say come final Nyamiarma Saturday Basuna was say Ancelotti Nyoma Elton no or Bekano Kwanani Joe Krausi and some Fatase and maybe a Tesabato manager because Anya Kamakra manager Genioma P Diama Real Madrid team no and to do a Sa Diamo Munyadama coach no and some I respect no Wofina Kumam our respect Cassia and some Ancelotti. The boss were coming in and some manager didn't deserve a Sanyo Mana Elton no Yentia coach and Fansa Hansen Flick.
He's a gentleman. He could be not. We don't know that. So we made a lot of matches only maybe where we have one day less and we won it. So it's totally different. They have Real Madrid. They have an unbelievable team and they have one of the best coaches in the world. And for me it's really. It's not nice to see this because he won everything in the world. He won everything with every club, and he's a gentleman. He's really. I have the highest respect, and so for me it's like that, and so we on Saturday we will play the final against Real Madrid, and of course against Carlo, and for me it's great to see him again, and because he's really an unbelievable coach.
I can't free now. Swear buffet. You wrap it up. I on some of your stories. Myself want to say one day you're training camp and our Rome, Italy now. A woman's day ever be drawn out as some fly and some other bodies have been food and no and about what Tabasia boys now and some and I'm coming Rome. German can say one could do Rome hotel no and some Cavalieri Hilton Hotel and I just almost walk base no I Rhino Athletic Center. I just I 30 kilometers off Rome. If you are calling manager 30 kilometers now, and a bubble craft for some myself for no one was from Macau Camp Amino Casanino and some update no and one will say return like AC Milan and some an Inter Derby Della Madonnina semi final de ma Coppa Italia Basso saying and a sad game and some Nebesiaco Sergio Consensa coach and say what did pass our son and the boys no woman dear can say intensity I was a boys in the Akukudro now I'm confident Rasa match no and some Kakefi coach and and some about Thomas Muller who rejected FC Cincinnati was one cover be when you offer be Serie A nom take nom any day Thomas Muller say one cover be and cover be at Bamuntin a central defender as I said die open mechanic come on one say akwa be your arches and some update about one seminal yet my young friends and after be phenomenal one some to us now for your fact and so this are your Wontumi Sports Buffet live on Wontumi TV and off the radio yen twice way and you probably adwuma sisi already media me fa adwuma for ne ya nti so we serious on kwan dey abenya adwuma
o company se ba ko
water production company yensu ti afeni ha start mamo me pressure
o company se ba ko why are the
so
we say fast putting
it is one je say bia onimfo ni twa
o mani je ho
ana say bia I driver no be so twiki ya bia number ni frɛ we no twaneka oh now be
28
Well, so on here, Juma Water Production Company. Yeah, sachet water ni bi. In number ni 0538 141360 0538 141360. Na just wa ba manu man so I fine ya. Mama hala me young queen. Me say be I fine there.
Nyame adom fine.
Don't want Jonas attach me Jonas.
Yes.
Senior and junior na ko US no.
Yes.
Our team ana senior so ye homburger. Or a headmaster or a serious
Jonas Jonas
oh Jonas as man
oh
teacher your burger yes general omunyina Arsenal for nti e bia Arsenal for be guard of honor
omo ho yo mo dey team
well general say or a catch so border no so I would drew a yes your friend baby a catch so a border so that's all Cote d'Ivoire on the honor so say or monitor enjoy enough programs manager so edema Vision FM Bishop Cho munina mo monitor yes hala munina so na no new yeah so quick right quick one stories I want to be I keep saying say okay say who these stories nature obesity and I will see time but my main start and Ansu Fati in common in Barcelona and game my boy Daniel Mu in that go no yeah Ansu Fati the na semino ya kwaye a bit more psychological as seeing the talent he has as a player and no yade Mami putting this out Oyade. He met people's expectation where people felt say Yadi go back now passing on to me referee player could delay sa pass. In my opinion, if that pass had gone through, Ebianaka Ansu Ebenya the opportunity now with me and you go for a long time for Barcelona. But Ansu Fati, I am speaking as a Barcelona fan. Onye no compare be body be more baby for only free the he was supposed to be the jewel, the king, but fate he has to accept this.
The what kind of say and say who speaking as a fan.
Yes.
Now as
a journalist there, I think say prayer, you know, the lot and responsibility about for the good but so after even Messi be free wako parent with Messi now at that time Messi form no aye bibi kakra at some point you made that story say Ansu Fati in the presence of Messi Edminia player of the month that load no unfortunately injuries at me about hard boy ne kakra no as a sports journalist I feel say kabasa for man time kakra but yaw me person de makoma I kasa Ansu Fati won to do ma me kwana me makoma kasa as a football fan kakra Ansu ye team na ya hye se no yaw oba bre pants no nya starting spot but with the talent in the me hu no so it means psyche no pan ye gitum say the stage to explode as a footballer na nya Barcelona platform no biemu a yaw VRL dey na chese Ansu Fati won to me more somebody should tell me England dey mean to the first one call say because Spain league no irrespective and cry more as in England. Spain La Liga no irrespective and cry irrespective development over results as see the Premiership so main case Ansu onko England and compare Sheffield ne Aston Villa mu be no pressure be kuno but in Spain Sevilla obebo Villarreal obebo even in Italy obesa so atimi abo certain clubs like AS Roma and bro Ansu Fati so but for Barcelona yaw Wontumi to Lami, Wontumi to Rafinha. Wontumi Bo Rosina. He has a lot of versatility in the profile.
Yeah.
Lewandowski area obeti ya bonus obeti to na. This is a project. Most of the players anya status. Why na obasa team no obaka say nyon starter obi bo babitu no. Kundo no na ebo. Why na babitu kunde. Lewandowski no na ebo ko se season be kwa wiye. Next year osa boba ko class aka ho. Na on number 9 Ben na dey ba se year o ska dey ko fa Joker ceremony at this year ba. No bakra how is the person going to fit himself on number 9 ho. Number 10 no there. I can't Makadika catch us a Bassa say irrespective the number 10 position no. And until about 4-2-3-1 no. Your number 10 is not a mature number 10 right now at the Bassa level. May come Ferran Lopez. Bassa number 10, only Bassa number 10.
Fermin Lopez.
Sorry, Fermin Lopez. Only Bassa number 10. No, he's not Bassa number 10. But in the absence of Sabebi Omubuno, in the absence of Nam, Namaka say is better Nubia. Fermin as Bassa number 10. None Bassa 10 Americano. Bassa 10 if Maradona mo na make kabao. Haji mo
and yet 10 as in the JC number 10.
Yeah.
Position number 10.
Position the functionality as a number 10. What you body at dinner day? Any person now train he for no job on to Fermin. No, undo yet. And Daniomo is not number 10. He is a second striker. Yeah, who the community no. Daniomo is not number 10. He's a second striker. So Ansu die. Yeah. Uncle Peg game ni bi baby na ombo. Game e baba so na Hansi Flick aka say Ancelotti ho ya na mabo ade a etuni etu coach bia na ya na Ancelotti a win bibia e ha na sesa ani manema no to Ancelotti na process Madrid ni Ancelotti nem no. I mean this is normal from a coach or no your position but the me person be busa Hansi Flick see any say Madrid and Barcelona game ni beba so a ono Hansi Flick no or the 3 points ni beba Ancelotti na wait or the dada no or the hood or they coming it down as a professional job or they coming it down but in reality ono ni mpo ye nyina na say Madrid no a wo ye ne contender main contender no obetia obesunti na wasunti area hotel be say the coach fam ye me ya ene me ya pa nyamenye na do no sambra back to the race odo 3 points ne be ma na odo 3 points ne be ma na
it has a jam series
ya we can crave fan chere ho yeah, so share stories in one area of the game one may Madrid wapa no enye the final no, but I'm looking at a game one. So Madrid and me and Jacob de Rain one will be next for Real Madrid. Yeah. Now come here me you be dia fe be mu yi. The Madrid ya me say about 80% Ancelotti in the life of Madrid no I see. Number 2, Madrid will not be going for a young manager. And nothing away story they say asterisks at that Alonso because Madrid no by culture and by heritage they don't go for young managers. The same vein where a young player also bread and son be room. You know why? Because club not up priming home at a level be either say we on the doorstep of being a superstar or a star boy. Now look, what's a Bukayo Saka asking for friend star boy? Yeah. But Madrid for the ban who say oh here no Madrid for the be discuss with me abo want to sound common. Yes. They are not thinking say Bukayo na nim no England no or bas Spain or be to me be fit well because they believe Madrid is the next level in terms of football. So okay say Ancelotti ebeko ya menyi wachinyi okay so mu season no ayi bibi basa sebe facha me menyi wachinyi but what happens next after the cup final no a major decision making point for every Real Madrid fan. Now
so Ojia, do you see Ancelotti continuing?
I doubt. There's a broken dressing room, number 1. There's a broken dressing room. Oh, yeah, Madrid fan, tell me I'm lying, but a show of third and so. There's a broken dressing room. Every football team bia when nipa ba ko pe be team nanim. Nipa me nu entimi di project anim mani nye da. You talk about Ancelotti here that TV so in the AC Milan days, you know. He had Pirlo, he had Gattuso, he had Kaka in the team. He had Seedorf. And Nimo or Inzaghi, Crespo, Shevchenko, he had all those big boys in the team. Who was the face of that Milan side? It was a certain Kaka. It was a certain Brazilian under the face of that AC Milan team. Look at the superstars and the team. Now Madrid, is that the case? Vinicius was the face after Benzema, Ronaldo exit. But after Mbappe buy, nobody is talking about Vinicius as the face of the team. It has been splitted. Madrid fans will be doing say, and say Vinicius in the Tuaso. Madrid fans will say, oh, Mbappe crowd World Cup, Wasako final be successive finals, or a big boy will show up in big games. Yo, into the face of the project in the now these two players are making it very tough for every Real Madrid fan. Defense Ben Ababe share Vinicius and Mbappe. No defense will go on a holiday. So okay, so Mbappe or Vinicius, no defense will go on holiday. But the same way, no defense will go on holiday. So Mushia Abedi Pele and Tony Yeboah. This is how football has been. Defense being no best celebrity or Babishia Vinicius or Mbappe. Similarly, Tony Yeboah and Abedi Pele Ebono. No defense be our money in just on Babishiomo. But the chemistry between the two players, you know, and the Bemoma function so well and also Wontumi function. And it's basically Ghana for the Sudi Abedi ni Tony Yeboah when you say, or man form the best partnership and farmer Mbappe and Vinicius. Are they forming the best of partnership in the final third? That has been the main job of Xabi Alonso. So Babefa Real Madrid this year. Oh, Busa say, who is Alonso? He is a former player of Benitez. He sent Del Bosque, Pep Guardiola. This coach is Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti. That is the kind of player I can say. And as a former player and a current coach, you are placing ahead of Lampard in terms of coaching, ahead of Xavi in terms of coaching, ahead of Gerrard, ahead of Nuno Espirito, your own friend. Memede Alonso better on the top. But we are talking about Real Madrid. And Real Madrid major problem. Number 3. Apart from the issues I'm kind of final third, adia we are saying say our players yet Wontumi more position sino more pen and famao. See Madrid central defense lateral what has been the midfield and balance of this Real Madrid side? Ni nyina ye dwuma edaho edema Xabi Alonso. Say Ancelotti win Copa del Rey no a I buy people when you munisuo kind of trophy the Madrid for. Copa del Rey, a club by the best ever club in the Champions League history. 15 titles, so I'm celebrating every now and then. Also, because our trophies, yes. You think they are going to celebrate the Copa del Rey, but people when you munisuo. It is so I call boss or would do power. Not that I'll continue a good day. No, just light one the amount. Oh, you are still pleased with that. This Madrid side now, do you know? But the major problem will happen after the cup final. And Zabi Alonso Bar, the kind of job of a baby. Yeah, when we move quickly, I mean, other stories are on Mikel Arteta a story no. Who can say Arsenal game be a Mobama Victor Gyökeres Ababeshe game be?
Yeah, after game
no Mikel Arteta share a dream come on. Mikel Arteta boy Juma this season pa. Why because say you are not analyzing the game with a wider periscope or something. It's so big when you know look beyond trophies. Look beyond trophies. Yeah, I'll judge the trophies in 1 or 2 things, but look beyond trophies and think wide about the kind of a Juma Mikel Arteta the kind of patience I ask for the man or no. No, but still, despite making way in the project, who is a number 9 for Arsenal? I'm on number 9. A club or no team at Thierry Henry, a title, Premiership Invincible, Van Persie, Adebayo. Look at the kind of strikers on here. Recently, Aubameyang, even Alexis, former Barca player Alexis Crown, no one a bad player for Arsenal. Top-notch season. Sure goes baby. Then the Arsenal 4 ball no more problem number 9 and Mikel Merino. But the most positive thing is that with Mikel now this stage of the Champions League. Madrid chairman said Gyökeres about completely Arsenal project now. If Omonsa Timikanwa, he is an all-round forward. Athleticism. He's very explosive, finishing. See if I'm born toward the back of net. Gyökeres were expert. But my key problem is that platforms do change in football. Into Aziz, free dreams, or call Africa Cup Champions League as the top scorer of the season. CAF Confederations Cup, Aziz in American Wasem. Yes. But to do Barcelona, you didn't call Athletic B. So you understand the standards in football. You understand. Now Gyökeres, Abo, or Sporting, yo. About Arsenal, the Arsenal standard, is it going to pick up so straight and direct? Whichever way you see it, may say Arsenal for here number 9 to complete the project of Mikel Arteta. Now this I know, on the Lukaku type of striker, semi probably not to turn on dia, but you see Lewandowski. Sabona ode man so Antoinette no ahokyere wo ho a otimi ye ho adwuma kakra ansa no de Antoinette. Anya limited technically. Yakasa limited striker. Giroud are limited. Lukaku are limited. You have a lot of strikers that Benteke. Omo are very very limited. Meaning says a Juma kakra bi obo no ho the struggle. E so ye born full about 90% no the reckon so kakra bi. So omo no di omo positional sense and omo physicality ho. Nti na sankrofo no omo ho odin no. But in football, every coach benya anaka ball no or the two form. Na mo nya strikers a omo ye Gyökeres type no. Nti unya omo be ma aerial durability na no apeke. But for Gyökeres, oba be share Arsenal project no. And yaw, I have the trust, utmost faith in this guy. Say so munya no de ne ba or complete project. That is the point I make.
Because on one to me create one chances.
The mechanic will be yeah. I love it.
Yeah.
On one link up. Some ma oja number 9 no. No about ball no they call or assist it and Otimi serve as a poacher in a 4-3-3. Otimi serve as a target man, a lone striker, and Otimi ball as a partner in a typical 4-2-3-1 where or ball as part of the trainer a buffering China in China by number 10 no. So Okas on your lead line a Hanasa. Okas one more as part of 2 strikers and Hanasa, 3 strikers and Hanasa. My problem is how he fits into the Arsenal and the standard of the Premiership. And I am a problem. But we move on quickly. I mean, call Roman Abramovich. We'll see the book. We'll discuss how I taught Chelsea. The new book. No, I interview Abu Dhabi. Now, even the takeover in 2004. How a club no baby dino. Let me take you to this very angle of football. Me there be a medanya kupansi pa. Medanya kupansi say. Me baba to Angel and the Lamoni Oda squad no. Steve Muna can it to be an money can football same or not and imagine call because I'm in bonum, but the Biamedania may say me will move as coach, me will move as analyst with Premier League clubs, and I will move as journalist. In Germany, many angles America say FIBA. Roman Abramovich in common. It say Gamba All Blacks. Let me start to kwesi Akofa Gamba All Blacks now. Now we're convincing a coach here. Waje CAF Champions League ya follow komoi Gamba All Blacks. Let me start to kwesi Akofa. Wa Akofa wanyi coach na di. Now we're starting the coach for waje CAF Champions League. Edin komo
to say piso musimane
the mean shall maintain di ni mame piso brabefa Gamba All Blacks me project ni me sikani say na me wo then that coach takes the note no about be adwuma no they create an identity, they fight with the elites, they fight with the traditional powerhouses. Then Manchester mon America the elites no are the Arsenal na as a Wenger free Japan usaka okoya amfa obabefa Arsenal for no he Chelsea Abramovich fought with them. Then dig a hole in the market. But be a traditional powerhouse no kono. Some market for place no. I want to say no sukov. Joko France no cover Michael Essien 24.4 million pounds. Or call France be no cover DJ Droba. Everywhere buying no money Barca and Madrid better to place no. Now one no atoko Essien no. Why Gamba All Blacks say hono no so better to place be. Then in about 10 years time Gamba All Blacks about the boss pepe with Ali, Sundowns, Kaiser Chiefs. Experience. You understand? If you know, now maintain a culture of technical structure. Say every time coach we buy a Chelsea fan, we bet you up in point. Say coach we here no. Then Ancelotti, but coach is in be mama yao. Scolari. Yeah. They went for the big boys and then the big players. Oh yeah.
Well, you sorry to cut you, but I'm saying the Kenya H Kakrana network ne high into Facebook no ekate, but I'm saying Sharak Masai in the BM into streaming about back in second stream. I shall see. So live on Facebook, Wontumi TV. Obana while I can fe share ama for from so said no and so sit here. Nina ye baby be a fine.
Okay. Quickly said yeah. So at some point, only a no maka coaches, maka players, maka raising the standard of the club. Now the fourth one is the most difficult. The entity as a kotoko mo baha say and penifone baha. Then I am Mr. Alexander Manumo Baha. Then be promote to game now. Then Abramovich made Chelsea not just an European giant by winning global fan base, which includes your good self. You to what time I started follow football, it was not Chelsea. Be honest to yourself. But he won you by the things he did for Chelsea. Now we're winning global fan base everywhere. Chelsea is now being talked about as Manchester United, as Madrid, as Barcelona, as Juventus, or as Bayern. How to do this with Gamba All Blacks and one will be a control war. That is what the money, the Abramovich era no, and you demand Chelsea for. With the kid Chelsea and the Juba can say. Now after some time, and the UK government, say, war association with Putin, Vladimir, into a sanctioner holding. We Japadia freezy, we Japadia freezy means our hobart Wontumi nyusu. Now for this guy to show extra love to Chelsea, wouldn't be yeah. Also, more freezy, me fan cockot, I am a Japadia. Me the cockot may hold you down the operations of the club and about distracting almost sources. Yeah. And the maintenance of the club as a top gear side in England. In China, me ho mensa. In free home, na men talk club no, na men fa donations in the process no fan come nyanka. Na Chelsea fans enko enjoy Chelsea at the top level. Now the man setting am waka no mo freeze no. Is that not love and legacy? It was so a true book. Our Abu Dhabi a interview. Na me my problem is how onya idea no the Chelsea baby drew baby a ye ka ho asem ni no. Todd Boehly sa adwuma no na all ye de mamu. So and Fian could Todd Boehly okra. Whoa, Boehly mono, and you musika no more spend you. Once you can't discount come say me sa PIF no, sa Public Investment Fund That is the Saudi phone be share. US ni BA no hono ma US for no ma JG teams or UK. Manchester United, the Glazers, Kroenke, Arsenal. What they share omo ye business minded. I am fast one or bepe. But Abramovich mono Chelsea man and fast one. Sikana Banako besa invest back into the team. But Kroenke bonito na Glazers ton was a main ton. No one ton fakir to a biama Jim Ratcliffe added because Manchester no commercially. What ton I to? A because when you scare from free or Kroenke mo no my yana protest Birmingham I don't want fast sporting director ba no what jumo I take the controls and be constant criticism. But January na manager no so per striker no. Omo promise no omo fee no. I take the job ah.
Oh yeah. I am Marido.
I take the job ah.
Baby ma asem ne yi kakra ne Roman Abramovich wo no ma grandpa town ye Chelsea coach.
Mesa no say Roman Abramovich and Chelsea owner no akofa grandpa no akoto why
asma this current trend omo anka me gitum ye say by now come ye Chelsea coaches. I wouldn't be surprised if Xabi Alonso call a Chelsea coach. I wouldn't be surprised if Carlo Ancelotti asakofa na back. What must I wouldn't be surprised if Jose Mourinho cry no.
Obesan do aba.
Ki asakofa na aba.
On person we see
from Debbie. Abramovich call hun kwan. Confusion na kasa ni book no de. Eba bonten a we Chelsea fan bia PB neto kan. Kwa mo person mo fa so yi ni free no. Anhase last 2 seasons so. It was something na awo ho da na eboboba. Ba na wo ase nkaka. And ono what baby sisi e be na reho say some crop of players be me I would even say senka Kylian Mbappe issue no kra no ko won bi
time Mbappe an command Chelsea for penny no over 2 seasons
Casambre kame no kase so seka ka either Mbappe will go to Madrid and Vinicius will come to Chelsea Saman kan ke be na Mbappe ne be bo Chelsea no for 1 season and 2 seasons then Vinicius will go because when Oyobia he can do anything at any point in time and bring any crop of player he wants.
Chelsea be feno.
Ya fena na se be.
On 120 million is 100 million euros ni fama Mukalo Mudriko dabi. O 100 million euros na no fa obi or finish player. Kasame ka Victor Osimhen kwa Chelsea number 9.
And the Sanka Sama na etwa na.
Going for a Chelsea number 9. And it hurts. But I love some of these stories because it opens your eyes about the dark side of football. You see, there's a certain dark side and a cartel behind footballer. You don't see them. But I'm going to manipulate the ball. Tembiani, Bahan, Ghana Premier League near Bobo, no, damn, anywhere. Why I say a sewer baby. I'm not saying that the Ghana Premier League no matter their mobile, but I'm trying to say Obia or first to scheming way to get results and get who he wants him to be a champion at the end of the day. Whether through good means or bad means, different federations. That's the reason why the Nations League no e buy. E didn't think about Super League 1 season per Africa high and mobile. Super League said so born 1 season I say pay you born 1 season pay bo so mobile dark side oma enforce clubs no mo dominant o hana wie World Cup ni ya biem ye say enko ya 32 ye de ko US Saudi for be host World Cup. Do you think it is easy? There is a dark side of football which most of us we fail to realize it and see it. Okay? I want to believe say Javier Tebas a terrible and common now or cano every Madrid fan it in automatic. You see, there is a dark side to it. Shannon sent me within the last few days. Onimsa Barcelona is closer to either a double or a treble. True, he's a Madrid fan. But as a president, you know, and can you question Koba on Timber can be. But check the odd hours I have Javier Tebas Casa. A dream na Barcelona who actually na open player to now registration na Barcelona no be confusion mo no the bibia betu. Wey Barcelona closer to a double or a treble. But Henkomo bi a wodidi ni sese. Say Madrid some time ago be no more the forefront of trophies bear me ensa. Omo ntimi anyi ni nyina asem we efa ho ben sabe.
So or Charles will beat me and me.
The dark side ni ni.
Remember referee.
The dark side ni ni. Florentino Perez mu nyina. You see football ni want to pitch in so nko. Football ni want to pitch in so nko. Florentino Perez enche bia na Real Madrid socios no koto abama ni still faith in him. Such a man to aso no ye adwuma na maye na betimi aye. Na to aso no ye adwuma na maye ade ba ko ama wadwuma ye no ye ma to aso no ye se trophy afi bia wanye kra no the Champions League or La Liga and a Copa del Rey. But this season you cannot afford to go trophyless. And Real Madrid season no hand down on Barcelona. Obi obeka cho other clubs ni bibia oboa.
Barcelona Louisiana how found.
Because they say no, the breaking point for Real Madrid and Barcelona is Saturday. Because Real Madrid is out of the Champions League. Real Madrid is out of the Champions League. No more the Copa del Rey and the league to play for.
So me we say be mo say omo je UEFA Super Cup so omo nko trophyless. Say the last time new na
make us over trophyless. I want for DM me. Na sa cups no Madrid no omo dey use a trophy
for Super Cup.
They have a trophy for
yes.
Statistically they have a trophy.
Super Copa de España because
also
Europa League said the community shield.
Yes.
England. So omo say Mbappe be je trophy me.
Watch. Trophy and not trophies.
Trophy. Believe me, I had trophy. And I'm a boy. Yadiatu. Believe me, I need Yadiatu. They said they are more can.
If I'm funny for you,
Yamaya Sasso. Now, firstly, the time make us a breaking point in the Newton. Real Madrid in the Champions League in him. The realistic trophy for Real Madrid to win now, the Copa del Rey. The reason I'm not putting in the league in here because Barcelona leading 4 points.
Wontumi.
It is an Nyameba Sisi Adokasi in your league in the Buanaji league, no.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Debbie, I have to be very honest. It's a league in the Cassie and breaking this year. As I'm talking to you now, we're Krona one lady.
Baon Jilly.
Oh, my son, oh, my J. Oh, you're not so yet. And I'm a boy. Say breaking league this year. Oh, one J. Oh, no, Bass, and also Sonia Day. And you do me in Amonia Day. It is the only realistic trophy they say. Boy, now so see now so go to the this year and your Copa del Rey, no.
Nay say, and I say by hook or crook. Married a crochet Tafu Coliso Alfonso Perez because Barca stretched the 7 points gap.
The league in the day.
It will go crook now you see me and so be maintaining 4 no.
Yes.
Be also. Yeah.
But I don't mean say Real Madrid ne Getafe. They have a very good record against Getafe. The last time Getafe share Real Madrid was back in 2008. What am I say? And for the league, you know, Real Madrid ne Getafe mo boso mo mi money in the last minute I she be now we can see say probability near be I'm not say football be Getafe kwa beti match Madrid but probability near be 90% say Real Madrid be Getafe. What am I say? The probability is around be 90%, especially at Barcelona say. Omudo omuyem kom nyina ba ko gusa match ne so na nwumre. No mawie. But the time make us Saturday dey no hu hia omo pa na yese. Obetima maintain 4 points in na bibia no so eche Barcelona lose ni games.
And also,
what did they mention as no? You see, when we are putting everything in the basket to discuss this particular thing about the Spanish La Liga, only make us say when me di kadin komo ya utifi ya wo hemi. The tieni say Real Madrid show match. Barca so ye dey. Share match. It is a with this same pace na kwa kosi awie ya. Meaning 4 points na be dey. E bi kra mumie no mu share draw be pie, a pie draw. 4 points na be dem out say league no mo be dey.
Obi so betimi a drop.
Obi so betimi so abas. What to betimi a drop? What to betimi a drop? It is the same baby break even point in dem Real Madrid ni your Copa del Rey because what to be GNO. That means we secure one trophy as a league ne kra to fa ho a. One trophyless. Mr. One trophies. What the 2 trophies in the UEFA Super Cup and in the Copa del Rey. Barcelona no so be said this weekend because no so lose Copa del Rey now. The league in the Champions League no so ye dey.
No, Madrid for no crowd dey feel say Saturday omoje Copa del Rey na El Clasico be unsettle Barcelona.
Barcelona
league na kano.
2 teams na me at this stage are my 4th at some point in time. Obekai by Leverkusen. Some time ago in the DFB Pokal, no more fan about Omulusui. league no omo lusu league no by bare 1 point to say by goals and almost ko lusu the Champions League final. Liverpool eduruma bi no mo pe quadruple 4 stage bi say ya Liverpool pan olusu we psychologically now affected na baby here inti na wo tie Carlo Ancelotti asabi we are fan there but unnim team ni mu adwen any omo vision e chen Carlo Ancelotti coach na nkasa na onu ni coach team ni say on beji league na de Copa del Rey e dis omo se Barcelona adenti na wanka haitefi adenti na coach na nkasa Bilbao adenti na Carlo Ancelotti ko press conference no wanka bibia fa Villarreal ho anase Espanyol a obo Barcelona di because sa 2 games o bebo ni in between no e key within the next 7 days the game against Barcelona within the 2-legged affair Barca besa ko the Champions League asa bebo Real Madrid league no fancy e ho ne Real Madrid de Barcelona mu season ni nyina e ho ne gina they will need to be very careful and 2 teams you know and no Barcelona yen rotation adding their results 1-0 say the baby a season na duru ni baby a results na ekono fancy enye ball for asem and no Barcelona ball for ni bi at some point in time enye goals bebrebe na asem
40 shots
fancy ball no baby a duru no una 1-0 kra na ho ato
and
baby a league na ekono
and me yes Mayoka for na is some frustrated Barcelona because Barca here Jumana they could do Mayoka box ma box shot no start na Mayoka for ni no more sense
see no Barcelona fan bia e bia this bia ni company e we take you 1-0 ahead of 4-2 ne 4-3
you kweye 4-3 ni bi
baby a 1-0 ni huhia 1-0 ni huhia because na dey 3 points ni ba e bia sa wo goals na ope bebrebe ni the Champions League ni Inter Milan shia no akope first leg 2-0 and 3-0 but league ne dia ne Copa del Rey na obefa wa o se Madrid 1-0 kra wa de Copa del Rey no se Madrid so se Barcelona 1-0 ne kra ne pon a wa de Copa del Rey no it is here no it's not a matter of me share 3 me share 4 e wala Liga ne Copa del Rey final na mo bobo e say 1-0 no kra 1-0 ne magic etimi we bibia de mawo it fancy I'm looking forward towards an exciting week going into the weekend between these 2 teams. And then Barcelona send the warning to Real Madrid. They was Real Madrid, be careful. They sent a solid warning to Real Madrid. Carlo Ancelotti be press conference but they've sent a solid warning to Real Madrid. It's also more careful. Carlo Ancelotti so na numere also warning you also from Barca for no because Barca for no they are talking on the pitch.
It feels a pressure about Madrid for also because of Barca boy and Ra. Already there was a 4 points gap. And a Madrid there born and Ancelotti super say Ancelotti. I expect Stoke City for also need rotation against Yetafe because Barca no what 10 and 1 from home. And now na baba born in there was Kubo El Clasico Saturday.
Yes, Stoke City
Barca na saying a day more rest. A chain wo Madrid. Maybe I may pick it. So already I may kana. Barca and Madrid are the same day. That was Enra. Barca boy Enra. So already Barca starting 11 and Sufati Bemu.
Fourth.
And fourth Munina boy. Yet Omunyo 3 points. So maybe. But no. So Baba Bashe. So be born in the area the external pressure and extra pressure towards.
Yes.
And a coach also sometimes was say changes because almost the final no
in the final game
Madrid can't afford to lose on Saturday a BM because one Barcelona show 5-2 was show 4-0 na Barca show Saturday Ajika
pressure be bow so papa
it's no so quite changes no na quite aye Hendrick Ada Gulash Brahim Diaz no more
Barca rest 1 day. Barca no so be a disadvantage going into next week Champions League against Inter Milan whilst playing the final of the Copa del Rey because Real Madrid has nothing to lose after the Copa del Rey no or moment ma joma home ato the following weekend no money Barca so sa wo La Liga game on bobo no crucial what am I say so Barcelona no ebesa above Valladolid and sakwa no asa be Real Madrid it is the pressure maybe now no because Barcelona nya 1 day rest but after the Copa del Rey no Barcelona will need to also put themselves in places via on betimenya players on be fit to play against Inter Milan and even Real Madrid and Valladolid and some of us are the return leg beam against Inter Milan or the San Siro. So there's a lot of pressure within this week, and I think Barcelona and Real Madrid, the peak of the El Clasico, the peak of their rivalry this week will move to a new height. In recent years, it has not really moved to a new height due to the fact to say Barcelona are a dominant force over them, and even when they even score Real Madrid in himself by now league, KBA Real Madrid ajami and I say be a Champions League, the back free mama say be a Real Madrid obi enu so na kwadi Champions League no. And a Copa del Rey the back free ama sisi ano KBA Abasa thinking about different final to go and play. But me no can say in the space of 7 to 14 days, the El Clasico, the rivalry around the El Clasico is moving to a different height due to the fact say one, Barcelona leading Real Madrid by 4 points in the league. Only Real Madrid will game within the 7 to 14 days. I reckon once a me. Number two, Barcelona our Champions League crucial game both here in Inter Milan between 7 days to 14 days. Very crucial to the season. Also, a Copa del Rey final ball at the Real Madrid within 7 days to 14 days. Fancy. And yet for the agro this particular week when it comes to these two teams. Fancy. Jason Walker so mon come on no moody no omunya de omo chechere no. On for the lap and if to see men into table so now one can't say ya pampantre ye money don't come into for the lap 30 million dabi.
No for kunya.
Any bra buy em pa grossa
na kunya no ompe.
Kunya da ne baby. Ye di kunya hon komo.
Na Liam Dela pompe.
Masa baby eduru ani bra ba.
Some pedo
to mutiny din komo bi na mani age ho pa. There are certain strikers and when available in the market assistance currently. They say striker penal. Oh, to anwa very careful kaka. Because they say no do na akwa wing forwards. Omunye specific ST center or center forward and kasa or need na penalty box. There are few of them that you could get. And as I take an example with Vito Gyökeres. Share the number of goals at Gyökeres they no on an ambassador kwana aso. Because Common United, Chelsea, in English teams in Dinia, Gyökeres and Shadam Musa. And Barcelona will be looking forward to get a center forward because Robert Lewandowski, the age, any day all year, no, for the next 5 years. What Arsenal so very good. Okay, because and then Arsenal attention, then this is the secret behind because Enra. And commodity aye dini nyina che say Victor Osimhen and Manchester United personal terms in your problem. He wants to play for United.
By says can the moment.
By says can in terms of say bia umbetua kakraka bia dia man na akwakwapa. And omo use Delap as decoy. Because Delap has a close relationship with Jason Walkers. Due to omo Manchester City Academy na Delap free oba no. Omar Barreda also knows you. But Chelsea pan and niabre Delap no so because nipa na o lead no a former Manchester City Academy head. Joe Schultz. It is Joe Schultz signing. I love you for you about Academy Ben of course Southampton. Should baby as our signings and then you understand where we are coming from. Man United would love to use Rasmus Højlund or Garnacho to get a deal for Victor Osimhen. Once I almost also to tell you £30 million for the lap. They say we are near you crown on before we. Chelsea so has and convenient the lap dinner because Victor Osimhen when they come the ball musicabia. No mumpe. And I don't think Maresca will be ready to work with Victor Osimhen. I don't think so.
Saying the Tomao or more Tomao the Opel.
No, saying baby on need the management. I'm telling you, it will be very difficult for Maresca to manage Osimhen.
Because I know the last time Pandit.
Me know there are some coaches be on my even Ruben Amorim crown. I'm scared. Say Udi Osimhen mana.
Say no. One year. Bona Ebia Mayu Peso Bono. And yes, solely Ruben Amorim ball. Debbie. Structure and the best signing players na mau. Enzo Maresca say Sana Kwakoye. It's a pep. And Chiki Bagristain num. Sana Kwakoye ba pep the end of the only player na Brenner. You said a pep on the situation to me fine tuning ni Panama to me adjusted to different positions. So you do see membrewa.
No to remember the Genua.
Obakono Osimhen no. And it's no mine.
And they are no. But United, if they want to compete and compete well, fancy. Omonfa Delap, Omonfa Osimhen, Nomonfa Matheus Cunha, Nomonto center midfield back on Fanem FIFA this na.
Omonfa Delap, Omonfa Osimhen.
If United wants to compete for next season, there's a reason why I'm saying this. Say, Omonfa Delap, that means Omar Rasmus Højlund ako. This is where I'm coming from. so offer the lapa that means my Rasmus Højlund ayede akọ which is say wow best what the story the top former MGD pa because wow na best story ni say Antonio Conte no Man United for person commode Rasmus Højlund na yede ekọ no mo community no say kalis ono person fan onim Syria no eti Rasmus Højlund e dis kakakra na mo kofa Victor Osimhen de ba na offer the lap as backup to Victor Osimhen onye bad business. So in your number 10 you can have Amad Diallo, Bruno Fernandes, Matthias Cunha, and Zexi. 4-way because over different competitions to play next season. Then you buy Edison in this particular midfield. So no baba complemented Ugarte, Bruno Moni and Adi Vivi na dem kulani bi abefra. Because Adibia SCDC is Biano and your Manchester United's ability not to clean sheet at some point in time. But the problem of United now goes, but they create chances. Go check the Premier League and the teams no create chances. Now Chelsea da ho. Oba say okakra 1 2 3 United show baby. The number of chances that Bruno Fernandes is creating, come on strikers be the penalty box. But can go snaba. I don't know Barcelona are any differently this season here. Say Barcelona knows some more highline they will concede. But also Barcelona 3 or 4. Oh, send a 4 best of 5. Where Chelsea period be now mu ko mu na no mu se goals bebrebe no. Chelsea be we game na game near 3-2, 4-2. Muni Wolves ball match be mu we game na 6-3 or 6-2 or 5-3 bisa.
Na ye kwhye ba na Sanchez akobie pipe no.
Ba Sanchez e bie pipe no kra no hwa mo na ehye.
Kupa mamo.
What you say? Asem no. So you need goal scorers. And when unya the lap, unya Osimhen, you are good to go. And no Osimhen go now was share any mama drink crab or dam.
Charlie. Shara kubenya Osimhen go now pa.
Osimhen go no share no crab mama drink bodam.
But no kwana buy no koi. No mo swing ball no koi na direction ni ti.
Baby or pinball need the 2 year no fancy.
So Terry says goal involvement. Wankoye pre-season no.
Matter. Go fast so the angle no pim band the chibia go the person where no kwani di kan pim ball on the first.
Yeah.
Osimhen kwani di kan pim ball on the campo first. But Osimhen go na nkasa na o say na nkasa na you realize say there be
so ni go
ni fancy. When the positioning in the penalty box, what they can't block the defender no. Hey. Ola. Mo ni mbra no ni baby o dey ni ti pim ball na to.
O sha fam sha soro.
We will see the lap.
Obi say CK say Ninti Amana round one of paper. CK Chelsea Nickers here plus 2 1 dinner juma. Or train them say akono. Or say Ninti Amana round na Roman Abramovich
but Pep Guardiola ya DB. Share the battle for Florenvet. One particular battle I'm really looking forward to see what will happen. Because James McCarthy
coach
now almost more fronted the deal from Bayern Munich side no. Almost easy to turn down, especially Uli Hoeneß.
It comes down to the
almost one who say
it comes down to the
Aquadano.
Tell me,
I'm also say Aquadano papa influence Aquadano say Bayern in the
Fast
obey local champion.
And a coach can buying.
Yeah.
As some more person more catch Aquadano catch Aquadano 3 years say 21. About 2 or 3 years now and they want to put it on the scale say Bayern Munich Manchester City be na IBB and Obekasa will be to City ahead of Bayern Munich and they want to use the national also Germany for Nankasa first na akwantu no obetu just about Bayern Munich ni bia na wabo not money be England for the person more so Aquadano fight in there Guardiola will fight and fight all. But I think Uli Hoeneß money are buying legends the Germany national team penny for no. And your battle kitchen
oh, couple break now favor me latest minim asanro ko for wie omo adwumadi na na for the update no mo so ediaba ona fra bonten ba whether na say
oh emuye esiri emu kamakaka
emuye choba bidin o
sao okumazeya
Tonam 2 series, so want me say go so
emuye location Oh, there be tea. Yes, idea for there be idea.
Kind of location.
The location on the here.
I don't know the fact I don't have a lot of friends foreign residents.
Oh, okay. So, go on, the wine be brave. Nadia. Oh, say no, dear, no.
So you show that.
I want to come.
A massive
There be Muda Cooper.
A massive boys in 10 cities.
Muda Okakra. The all can and come from
near crime, you know, near.
The all Canadian to cry. Kotoko press conference, no, Egusu Koso. Now, information be brave about Coach Karimzito in December to as an insem so more day. HS and some all Canadian HS players, no league, you know, or say it's not over until it's over.
Okay.
And see, hope you're day. Oh, now was I catch players and they say, or no, Ababe Juma. Into a player who is a coach for front day. Aba, or modern mono, as ODB Kahon. Now, Uhia say, Obobia, Wabobi. Till 70 the dorsal, or so no fun match after match, or more match we are on Casanfa match we home. Or no Karimzito said was here in Jumano. Enti and commanded the dorsal. Now, Minimsia said in Comoso, our Humanosonafi, you said a new message. Sharak Mame Enra, Abdul Karimzito coach our Bafu Froni training, the first training section, the Macrobia, the Kojacheno, and so Basso and Rana Timu say, players no beer tension, or beer, Eres will beat me and impress now our boy because games now Canada 1 year one, coach for Fronaba, guarantee 7 and be number 1. Mena me debia me board there be eba ne se be ha dwen enti also yero hunti players no eno interaction no koso ema o kire omo de ono enso be e de amakrobia kumasi asante godoko e wa group amano so enti enra meeting no etimi e koso ema omo didi nkomo ene ade ema news ne de be bre o camper ye de wonsem e be ba after set training session first training section e koso e wa adakoja ache no enti o hwe bia na se enra coach Abdul Karimzito Elande or Lande ya nenra first training course wa adakoja acha nenuama enso course nti yebedi nkomo ye ne Alex Asamoah striker former player de Makotoko bon komo on Kotoko issues here eno course yi kakra ono nso observe any said nenuama city striker good morning.
Hello.
Okay me wa twa say bibi aboko de.
Hello.
Yes mba twa me nka bibi aboko de. Say ye ntenenka ye ntie be rem na afie nya no na enkomo no koya yetimi abon komo kakra ewa o no so na ye be rem okotoko press conference na ko so omo media no nsem trofo ko share ne nsama wo mo eritu dwa na afie be ro na ye di ho nkomo no bi na on decision eni ema coach Abdul Karimzito ono enso ebe fa kotoko adwuma no ono dia tudwa de nti a ono emeke decision kotoko adwuma no bae no oba beje na afie wa ye adwuma no kama e de amakotoko no eno nso ochire mu nti yebedi kan eti coach on the decision kumasi asandoro ko adwuma wa be fei ko fa so no nso ebeji adwuma no.
To all of us, yes, it wasn't easy taking up this matter because previously it was only the technical director issues, and then before I entered into it, the coaching issue also come. So I have to take the double for the rest of the 6 matches. It is not an easy task for the
players. Wo ye de nyame ase we de ye bon komo kakra fra club ya kumasi asante kotoko on issues here abey say wa monitor kotoko season yi won say the new Messi ko coach aba as a former player de makotoko this season wa monitor kotoko team ni kakra nyoma enko ya ama ya bedu baby edri wa observe ya won say dey ade.
Yeah, first of all, Madam Namusumasi, and Kupama Diachina, that's what you say now, Bibia Kamana, Matomosa, and the famous Meso, the Emerson Walker, the fact, the Army for Marker, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Asante my team.
Not to me.
You say football in the season, will be in the season, so I say, yeah, coach by Obeyebi. And okay, and I think that ebi so bae omo bonding bonus so eko kakra nkoye eno mo saa ne ko trans ya mo saa de ne yede e de ne bae I think say ma monitor kotoko kakra.
Okay.
Yeah. Kino everything atan say eno man nkoye so dia say no man nkoye kwasanti kotoko de ye team no ye parent anytime be ye parent the supporters no mo parent and ye mo winning bonus eti ye ko ba say ankoye sana e ba sana na supporters ni bu afu omontimi ba stadium Sunday so the ufa sorry ba you move to special after move to special no there's one kwata baba yara sports stadium nanka eni je na yede aba ma santimai but abrabo no eno so ka ho sometimes enipa betimi aya de kakra no abre dade e kra ye machine no ye adwuma kra na sometimes no e break kakra ba na atechuma ni asa fix it na no matimi asa yede akoye ntino I think say eno man koye ni nya ye ofi na haye pa but all the same no coach ko ene de for so ayede aba ye mompa ye ntachi na eno man timi start enkomaye.
I'm say more kasano ka coach asem na mo baby am so be fra ba say coach ogumzo a okoi timing na kotoko for e de eja ne kwan a good timing.
Oh, when you get to me, I think the coach buy and also he any players and them 24 so a recruitment man no man the players are also here no or more the man. So what I say, and also she said no my bed, a be koye, and no man koye. But I think the players necessary no. Omo mutima, omo yiro omo could be a bishia Santi Kotoko, so bonny who say you good. But Santi Kotoko no ba, that's all be she na. Team no say na you train 2 times a day. I say wa player no who say so team you know 4 times a day. Na team e dey vim e be sha santima jesi no no matimi dey. Ekoyi coach chirawo se ko gina park so bobo ne fa ha. Na se ko gina park ne so mistake e wo bia ho de. So ati ase enyo effort na bona aba impromptu no abona say ya. I think say we be confidence next time no. We be tinya chi ono tinya bobo ni ya that what them. The coach side ho and a players society here dey e wo the coach be chirawo se koye say na ko do park na so na ukoye different na any kwanze supporters e ka say coach I think say so do no so mutimi di bi here dey e boye players no say be ya wo be say den na next time bi no the koye ne park na so ne bi here dey e bi nti bi finish say Asante Kotoko players are mobile see no I think say pay ni ye so pay ni ya e boa kakra ema efie jaso de ekofom kakra nti no message players ne say omanyiro om coach ko Matthew Macau coach player ni coach periasem coach imperiasem adwuma na wo player no ye dey oba be so masanteman na obegya dimpa ye dey atoho edimpa eyesi yehunya de enti se wonim da achi asem e bia bekwa koshia coach no na bekwa koshia CEO so atiase enti message players ne say omukeka omo ho ba bia ye da ne de enfata Asante Kotoko omonyere omo ho omo ball no omotimi nhye no se be ya league no encore ending 2 points 3 points 2 points 3 points no I think say emlepemu no eno ma betimi asesa na o ke bibi se time omo de time e ma coach koye no me de na me mpene sa if it's the year season no e se nko man ye dey ewie na nka yehu ba bia position ya o de ye be dey ebeto so ati ase ni ehu ye wie ni etrase ya asese no na so to aso a fine on to aso a ni ama coach ko wa be pam coach by this time na coach for so ba no be 6 obedi 8 obedi 9 wa woni me ya Asante ma ya Asante nka ye be ka se ai coach ne ko he no de oba he no ono so no wa mantem ntino ye mfa ne sa e ko ba sa aso na anye de entwa yi ti na se nka panifo nye se minim nya sa se panifo se bio but sebi adreni ba ku fotim na yesen ka 24 trans na ko munya abote kaka ma coach na odi o mo finish league no odi o mo finish league ni bi na san ka endia na de yese o mo yena no o ma yena
say waka say pa baby a odi nam no mani eje ho na said o ka say coach be ball no wabobi ana ball no so wo ma unim said the ball no sitie as a player say coach ko na coach ba in the middle of the season as you be season na psychologically ya na nyansusu aso bone ana papa
ewo games a omo be bono so anase a normal game and on be fana bono
the can the ban to so ba if say na me kan no me coach ko so ye the player me coach ko we so aba nti no bi be ka say coach ko ye ne players no kala de omo ya coach ne players kwani players na kasa so mo mabro satam I think ya na bi kasa de na yeti so ati ase but player ya ne pen say coach ne ko o players o ko tie sa na say ugina park no na ogun ho ni ma say coach ne de o ko nti wo na ogun ho ni ma say next time bi no ko to ko no timi ko no asaba so ati ase nti na de metimi aka ne say si an wonya akọ ide wonya akọ yentimi nka bibia bi but all the same the fan pa bonta boys nechi ebenya nsuaso the coach so ba no so be hu player bi a ono so sabio no bon ho mode ba na coach no wo ne se onya de ma no nti afa no so be form ni team party ase nti e ko ba sa na division so say ye dey se ba ejina meka ne se na ese nkomma ni wie owie a na no de o mapamo na okọ oho anu oho na next season no coach for so beba no so no team no so wo no den ya obenya ba ku mienu miensa bi a omo so bua no ni team no so de no be dey ebeba be shim na bua na se be yankuni bi beba asanteman jesi a wonya ko ide I think say ono so ba no o be players a coach impeno no ebi ana coach no so aba no so ye dey ehia no service a ebe bua no team ndi eba sa na me pass makwadwo me pass makwame me pass mayaw ekobasa na edo hard nti mesre players dey say edidi man Brazil coach ko ye kono ye mfa nto akiri na matches na aka no omunyire omu se be ya emerpemu no ombetimi ahye omu matches na aka football dey bibia timisi ye si we yaje league bibia timisi so ati ese say betimi ede etimi aba nti no dey metimi aka ne se ye fa pa bonta boys nechi no mo so yire omu ho o se ball no kura na ma confidence in course football wonsem nya vem se be ya next time bi no obesa aye bi obetimi aye enu bebu ama asante kotoko yetimi afa to mapa efra.
Okay, tie friend Alex Asamoah Makwekwe na ebo nkomo ewo Wontumi Sports ba fiso ne anope na de ebese busane se MTN FA Cup no kotoko wo ma obo obetimi agiama na yi league no so emsenye over say the coach Abdulkarim Zito Kradi atudwe na anope se kotoko ntimi anje mu ba akokra this anazo wa ntimi anye trophy kra this season na ebaka so me fail ana
tizeli meka na asante die anytime bi are pick up on the top for no any abe na MTN FA Cup so ati ase esi ano ese emu ba ko ye panke pani na ti eji ha so ati ase sebi o enye da bia na oyire enko abe de anya de kura na supporters ye mia ye ni aye de ne anom so ati ase sa na ye de TNT ye fa bonta chiri se league ni nye over they said the coach awaba na eka ye no ye nyina ye monitor ye bom fire se obi be mistake no obi so ye de etinya fa ho they said the me bo no sa na me bom empire aba de bo me na supporters no obunya favor e wo me so no mo empire time echi na defenders na omo take me omo mistake na me fa Jimmy me empire na de bia me ball pitch de so no ampa so no defenders ni be mistake na to omo chi na atena ye de akasa anti boys ni bom empire omo fa nshom mu se e de ya yanko end de de teams ni bi so be mistake no mo so tinya fa ho ye de etinya ba ba gidi gana MTN FA Cup no we se mu se confidence se dem si kasa no boys ni ti no akoma pema ebebem so enko ending no na se bibia so ye de etinya fa etinya ma se ye nya hwe no de ensida
wo eno nkoma Alex Asamoah de ema ye ne de na se trophless ne de mze Alex eni nye ho kra se kotoko bebo season awie na omuntimi mfa trophy na say kotoko players no meeting ekwo so enra e camp yet is mpanifo so mbe spy ama players no se bi wo mo nantem ti e be hwe se ne player obedantem obe de esa wo ye na nuama ye kama players no se o ye footballer na se o nantem na uchini o ye nuama bi ka ho a eya na ema football no eye bibio ho as a player football be na de makotoko players na ebi nantem ebi ye de omo pe obi aye de ope se footballer wa ball ankeze uko nya rest ni ade na oye nuama bi ha adwena se player affect your performance se be ha adwen Alex football kakra be na ade ma unu anketo amu
let me catch on say and I'm a kind coach is 7 trainer and 6:30 we share them all the all share clips near someone to any Henry Mo so the Maradona na me sure mo every year am the Japan so na me yen century and make me at boys and say position bi a wo bi anytime bi na say open nipa no a clip na nko ba bia kana dem so ati say o go kra na obetimi ahwe e bia 20 minutes 15 minutes bi wo hwe na wo so no ba bia obegina wo ma pass obegina ba movement wo be say na aboa wo hwe na utimi fam woni nkum kra na wo hwe ceiling say ya na utimi da wo da ho sa agbo aso afema ya dai obi anu a wo wi as onim time odeda ensi da obi ani ho onim time odeda onim time odeda dai e de sore tọ́tí àti àdìsí Nyankopɔn kọ́ àti mẹ́tìmí àṣẹrẹ́ boys ní sẹ́ ọmọ ń ṣe fi ẹ̀ma ẹ̀nsá ẹ̀kọ́tìlá ha ẹ̀nàmfọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n nhìá sẹ́bi o mẹ́tìmí kàṣẹ́ mẹ́ka wàkúrò àbúrò aṣọ òye báyìí ẹ̀wọ̀n ní yẹ no ẹ̀yẹ́ nípa mu náà ọkọ̀ yá mi ẹ̀hún ṣẹṣẹ́ náà wọ́yẹ mẹ́pẹ̀ máa mẹ́kọ́ club yẹ ṣe dẹ́ẹ̀bi tẹ́nẹ́fìyẹ rest ní da ó dẹ́ yìí à player dey otumi da 9 hours 10 hours before training best at here ṣàlẹ́ ìkọjá park ní sọ à ó yẹ fake mẹ́sì ọmọ ní di mu sẹ́ ọmọ fa phone so nto ho kakra so ati ache mo fa nto o yesa 12 ni 2 ni 1 no bi da so neka ekobasa na emboa wo player no na na mpanifo no so mo ka bibi se o be spy ne de o be spy esi o so ne de ma so ati ache papa ni timi metete ho so be de o be what mine so ati ache aha de metimi aka ne se omo free but and none de eso mo dante me de ka ko ha me fa ha me ko ha no emfaso obi anyade emma so eza abegina park ne so a 30 minutes no ede no abre ekobasa so a emboa asante kotoko so de oyero ho na oba efie je adum unya chance utukwan ukọ na koyero ho akwa pokuko yi oba na obeye enema ense emfata anka ye supporters ni asante mind ni nyade back it makes the boys say omunya dey omunyere omo no mompaye na ye extra 3 bompaye na extra 3 bompaye ma ho e bompaye ma team no na nkurindie ne so ba e ba ma nyina utwema me e wo sesi e ba bia enkran o ba bia meko bia enam asante kotoko nti asante gold nti clubs am boy asante man supporters kotoko supporters oboase supporters da bia meko bia no ohunu ya omani ti miede eje o alese bra me ba stadium kura panifo mo gate police soldiers securities they are almost you wa me kura no I think say me meje cap bia ye bia momo enko you but discipline no bu na me de man panifo no e ba stadium kura ya na me ni ayede me ni age ti me sponsor boys ne say ye make e omuti a o mo fanto akomapem no nye na coach na wa ban so no wa bokotoko ni bi pen wa be ye bi wo Ghana o ye legend esi e de obeka bia so no omuntie na no mantinye de enkoye masanti man me wa hye mu se na me bo da kwasi adan e ba be kachiri na victory na yede aba
ya be da sefa am say wa boy nkomo de ese hia na de ama se bibia kam na se be se di nkomo be sa aba na afi wo de abon ye ene
na ka che ni se de me ka che na so so no onye hu adwuma right meeting oni mi de meka
okay
me boss wa ya wa hanti ye bedi hu dwuma ma massively ma ye mo show kra
okay madam so masi
era sefa Alex Asamoah Makwekwe ana oti se si striker papa na na bonkomo no oh yes or the betuati na
one shot to be free guys will free as good back on tokona
ano she
match no my dinner for Saturday mo see as in form ne my na Bobby call as a call penalty no edge box no edge was na we are 10 shot to pass
so
ya gaza ni ya kwasha akuremu a
so
so no akuremu
makwekwe
well I was
kanene on akuremu okay one kasa personal extra training
yes onye video clips ya okay say onhwe
okay bet code
and I don't know one mu on TikTok wo kwa na ushia wo mu
wo ye hwan
ushia wo mu enti wo se no
ya na ko kasa coach nice
coach nice
abu karuzi to obey ebe ko bi su nya bi mu a
ana coach ne and ana coach problem
ana coach na say
Ghana Premier League players too be say we see the deep for players be out there but so ma say bet so ma say pass crash so ma say
no one bet am say am for the okuma
Coach Abdul Karim Zito come on you say we mu dawa na afi nti we we say unye good player ombokotoko so far as abakotoko nko ade na oye good player na coach Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum no nuama bia na oya mbia na enye ono nso woni DSA ho nti we player waba no ese o ma wadwe straight na ball no ohwe so na obo se de be nuama e be come
upon the recommendation of the coach. Who tells me? Nobody here will tell me Ogum don't know good players. He has his problems. He has his good side. I have my good side too. I have my bad side. But knowing a good player depends upon the person. So now, I'm in at a time when it's not about what you have. You have to use what you have to get what you wanted. What you say. And I have to say this, I have to let them know why we are all here. It's to win. So we started talking to them. The 18 points project. So we've started 18 years going now. Everything, but it's not impossible. What I say. So, me Kasano so na me yellow training. Try to be coming to training. You see the sense of purpose. There should be a sense of purpose in our game. What I say. You see.
Your coach in somebody to Jana is a technical director and also interim coach and Makotoko na Malik Jabel so Niro no a technical advisor and also no technical director Malik Jabel coach ebe advice on the technical team no Tiniro and no
also won the council 1-1. Then he coached me that one 2-1. Now me coming in as a technical director. And he is my advisor. You understand me? He is advisor to the technical team altogether. So that is his new post. And an advisor to the technical director definitely has the power or definitely has the knowledge than the technical director because he's above that position. And I'm now in, even though I was once a technical director of James FC, and I'm still also. But now I'm technical director to Toko. And if things get this thing, he is always with us. Yesterday we are training together. And he is let's
somebody coach in someone can say if for year more baswe Accra Lions for no our partnership with Entrant Frankfurt say a good partnership no ma sign said about meeting
Accra Lions or meeting promote to
Germany
Eintracht
Frankfurt nye easy cry ya mama baso omzo omobe man kra no so opportunities o Ghana ha e betimi aboye pa nti ye fancy na abida form me
wo mate yera say new
yo
when me say am me nkwa
me started from babia honorable ADC second mama na honorable by last week ho couple
your mic ni man Mr.
honorable fi ha yan kana sem yo madwene kire me say say oye footballer now be join a club to the be because of all personal aspirations what dream where you want to get to in terms of game now to be a club nankasa so aspirations you don't really delve deeper in there they open your chance obona e farmer wa na farmer and far now in the because we keep saying say the life of every footballer is like the pyramid. The more na e kosoro na bebre na e kase na esote now it's the elite of the elite no the biano na eka kakra bi na so sone Osha Accra Lions and Eintracht Frankfurt for partnership a couple kan ya emedepa but we've seen clubs like Kumasi Kotoko omne Southampton partnership me who benefit no anya visible mame you know our football culture no and you man need internet said you pay Chelsea signings akoya or internet Kotoko signings okwa ni Kotoko website and answer more Twitter handle and the back na wa fa kesi ania. What I know they say sometimes when you form a partnership as a benefit club no and enlarge the players no maka Kotoko na Southampton has a focal partnership with Cincinnati how does that benefit us folk the players no Sally Madam Colomba Obaye how does that benefit the rest of the players? 2, the club has a focus, no? About recruitment, does that fit into the ideology of Cincinnati?
Because they say Accra Lions maybe I'm be promote to work Frankfurt. I don't just say be our be 26, 27. Meboa.
Nyamisha no.
More far 18.
Yes.
19, 17.
They have an age cap. I saw fit in. Apart from that, there's a technical profile. Yeah, so when we say a technical profile are very difficult to understand here in our side of the world. They have a certain way of seeing football. Sana Accra Lions so omuhu football. Girona no Barcelona no. The style of play the be how they see football. It's the Man City say they see home football. Strasbourg no more France no. Their way of seeing football, it is the same way. It is akin to that of Chelsea. So to player no Accra Lions somebody on board to form obekọ here enter Frankfurt no almost style of play pepe it player ne ba no aba be fit in it is some goalkeeper the nine ultimate ball ni bia the same way Accra Lions for no according to the pattern of football Frankfurt for no monam so but I really want to see the benefit of Accra Lions players on Benya going forward and ma enquire to set certain partnerships Abba a man central for account, but the beer could go plus a cost around training. I could try Seba
partnership no buy no crown no full follow up of their course so the impact the was on Marco training number or training Vanessa Abdullah Ghazali Okunya on hand training David Obeng Kunya another on hand training Nana Amponsa Kunya on hand training. But I strongly believe, say, the future impact of the Southampton deal now Kodokoko and the young our club in Alice Kebianka, Wontumi by saying maybe it is there, but we have not yet seen invitational tournament to be a Kodoko Wontumi. There are plans to make them go, and I even Kodoko Crown Southampton or preseason match Bibo. We've not actually seen those things. You really season the Crown as a young coach be also a since the last one now maybe so a barrier then I think it's a barrier.
So it shouldn't be like a vague kind of partnership as I said benefiting players I think I quite fair the fact that Kotoko what youth club or perform so well in the Division 3 Southampton partnership now active and stronger and let me sister
boys in the ball
yeah me offer a both team professional team our Canada. I'm not going to buy UK, but the ball championship no masako. We've been here. The Chelsea United, because Menga was starting. I'm not going to buy European tournament. No mabao. We've seen Beckham Chelsea. Accra Lions a partnership with Frankfurt. Couple years now, we perceive how it will benefit these guys going forward. Away from that, also my quick Casano. He sees a from a quick BM say. What Kotoko? I'm not sure some Kotoko. He was so clean 100%. And you know, every time and you know, and Nima say or Kotoko no as a player. Nima we you know taunting no crack so discipline.
Ni bana say share the idolizing on when videos any are they.
Oh, I know a ball. Me make off the field no.
Yes, I make episode 1 yes I know money be.
Look, yeah, but the person actually say even after football year or no woman 1 or 2 kobolo bi abrantem year later no and the kubenya kobeko back akwa beta no despite yahuma kwekwa djuma ba yema as gold do yema kotoko no there were 1 or 2 me fan say adekitiki bi e man sunti kakra e crop ya yawo onyanachi akosisi e oba repair free ho it happens to everybody here unya kwa ko SS ya waba be hu ne ma wo wani ma yakopon ahyehye de ma wo no unya kwa SS ya yawo ni ma bi ha wonye ani ma bi ha o fa
sama sense sukura bi mo santi tie mo kra mo
Kotoku players no asamba akopa na me taka che division 2 for no me catch mo say football me media che no sikani ba emmobo yes it's true
common no
football belongs to the street because sometimes called dressing room una ni ball no ba piridu no oh yeah ojini sika no be ja chireko sometimes play be on my own rose egunu kom your dressing room line up or no born empire sadia no ebia sika fee na free ba wonhu bi etunya one you no be comfortable so well what we have call entina sika for ma check them chama Wontumi name is akase no no ne champion omo man kasa na omo ball football belongs to the street ntinya kopon ye wadom na omo talent am catch division 2 for no say okọ aburi side ho no makropon akwa ba bia Thomas Partey wo free but Thomas Partey ni 1 week salary so case one finance and can you can buy tax and free so bet me about sani mo krumo bebre la dai what do you to dum dan say 250,000 pounds a week na body in the chiro no na ote adakoja achi opem so e body an opekasem ato dan wo kwan ho amam say opo training abegina kwan ho ofie ani onko lungu new site bia na anadwa akrofo be abrosan ye wo kwan wi amutim didi peche security ofie ho internet twagu. What is your problem? What is your problem? Ye masem no monsa ni ma yesa fata. Continue to do that. Continue to do that. I've met former footballers bebre town. They are struggling. They are struggling. I'm telling you, Mikel Obi football na we are Jessica Gudem but na we YouTube ka ho. If you are here, joke with your talent. Rio Ferdinand, the Champions League, whatever you want to see, or YouTube ka ho.
There were never on a podcast. Jamie Carragher, Poko Biasman, Wanya Debia, na Ensemfata during the playing days.
Yes,
being Barcelona and as Arsenal. To the Henry Yana Diana, respect to him. Jamie Carragher, who can be an Adena man for the year. Okay, so no, over a do love one so. Sa o boni biara because bosume so a sika be bani adia e beduru be so I'm telling you say for Alex Asamo candidate because obian say Alex
and America no
o be come from be come adwan akere o
and even so be prime ho
na say boss abesi gate no kwara mo say late
hey
na tetra na man for the mo go mo bag mo bo mo chi e kwa America ko road e ba e di kan crowd training jatin bass no player me no call Juve Kranano ya Italy Ronaldo I say omo catch omo say omo ma training to say bia 2 p.m. to no call and think okono bia no say ne dem abantemo no so there be Ronaldo abada da o omo so gym ho
zero
call when from here tia ne so no fusu abant wa bajo bia no Ronaldo na badida the training
he means business
40 years
and the kind of quality Ronaldo create talent potential Ronaldo no say you bubu pen sabe me players ni me nua monketo abam they don't have the talent who ye kokoti na ma me nchire ade ba ko ha on say flawless asamwa wo be ja ball no say wo in a position to even talk to the public crowd no yasam to maintain yourself say wo prime ho say mo yede mo pe because bosume so a your penso atua to da oni mu ntu on sabeka continue to do that
our salary can be 4 months and
nyakotoko na wo ha no
o hero ho bo
ha kotoko want me ha kotoko so da na team no da no team adi 100 years no now you about 2 year contract no be ha club no continue to do whatever you want e wo wanim say wontie futu na all can say mama phone na kakra
me dia na makwekwe so ate
oh yeah
so a former player
yeah on say no mo nyina mo tibi o the clips are your phone so ne 7 we now they all have it
mo yes an your man
no go up so na anima say ne do de mama no
man na say betimo too
no they don't know they have no idea say man connect FDA me last time I did 2 players in the phone say me I source for information me cast match players na okotoko no I source for information but I work with almost half of Premier League coaches,
Yeah.
The kind of information I have, you have no idea. But me baby rest to do her, my palo could be the too much dream me close,
Maybe be an also about one thing. I said the moment to me likima in Central for be say and a prosper to see.
My mom they were dressing number the pipeline about to
yeah, come on modia.
Hey, place
come on modia and come on to me crown for bass and ball.
But the foot to me woman and say, yeah, very
resource so also fire coach is charged based on
results. And that's a big club.
No crumbs.
We have no issue with that.
The last time I said I may catch a monano. A buy and me solve your amount. but one head must be me come adwen
of course
yeah
so uma ebi the coach no two time kruom ogu me ni nhia one on one krada me ni nkomo fon so da e adwuma na me ono so na adwuma professionally but as a result no nya he will be judged based on the results on to okwa onko
yeah
so and Performance said that is the best decision on my taking.
Oh yes,
there is nothing like good timing or bad.
Oh yes,
yet you see but some channel na mo fa so na mo likido kwaso ana coaching di atem on
na make it sure no
coaching mbuye
pipe na mo to dressing room no
players here come pu pan
come on we no players listen, we have all the clips, we have all the calls and now people tell us the feeders what the partners and training for what now money information you can know
big time friend
you know
sorry
na nim dey sere
me bo I'm a big time friend
you always have information
me former station some pass so yet no hey me ma akwabo congrats cry but since then there is nothing like communication
no
but
your juma me fire
goals now man for bonnet no and me and I'm for na kan say bema what is wrong dabi jani pano no healy
yeah yeah now for be but in term phone in free
so come away game now
I don't even have most of them on numbers cry
oh yeah it's your club no supporters Emma Park ni nyina mo amuntia
musuban
oba na ofidi central for say
musuban ti
say pema sem we say
monko meeting ahodo mienu players monko meeting ahodo mienu ye we training na ye two car ye na mo ba na ehun sana na pen class akopake ne car wo clubhouse na nim biem monko amu
na obi se me so mo ye doping test boys no premier league mo ye doping test
komo ya kombeche boys ni bebre
calf standard
mo ye
okay coach mo ye 30 minutes to game go
to boys ni bebre wa oh I'm not joking I'm a boys because new boys ni football body mo asa mo ba ball
your life now you are Jack Grealish opie ko club ko twa bi boy a be say pep na pep say my boys in days off so during your days off on to me sound control private life because you were a big boy Grealish mono covid she feel lockdown was me pie makwa ko twa bi mabo me the Range Rover smash am for Kazun Saland the most man for park kwan wo sa what they are bomber jacka no woko on phone na mo buza on say one Grealish ye pay
well Coach Abdul Karim Zito ka say me manage hon press conference ya say no one go show bia o kona bia o say o call boys in the clubhouse no o hu ni say boys ni too comfortable
yeah
Zito kan
free
ana example or site ye na say Aussie Dreams FC is no koroko but there are certain benefits bi won ma obi won ma o use obi a on to bicycle da na nipa kono straight when ya car out of the blue moon o feel say the opportunity na wanya no
break ground
ontia on the who na and then me dey say Abdul Karim Zito no or a stop gap coach by is a technical director meaning say he will see beyond now say be 6 games here e be no justify how we play now ba be e o suban no bibia na be kire so they will need a certain level of push and me come akra me say titi we chase no mu ko ye meeting other day players never so much say almost srem panimfu a na month we so a mo market twa na nche because omo ni say results also what we move for we do believe now what we move for
you better na he oba na nka sponsors ni nyina akọ
what we move for
say be packet ya
what we move for me I wish kwamposa ka kotoko players ni salary kwa come to kwa mo tua
o mo fa mo
mo fa ko mo ni
mo fa mo
mo tua ba mo fa ko mo ni omo tima yo mo dedodo
enye
boys ni tima yo mo dedodo o be dra park ni so a
adwuma no me ba ya ma o me yo bibia ma o ba me sika sam de en fani agro born on the boy results no more
ema ya twi mu training ka kra mi o da mi ante se ba ko complain
me o player
me ante so be complain
on na me say rack over bi o so before club no born top ye no din kuma o say ya me nya kotoko na the first game and we pray koba na say sa politics na be internal wranglings na sa no man na as we play a knee mint me mona Odifrimo Koiba. He was one of the finest midfielders at Ghana Premier League. Now that time no room. Was it? One ne just say the kotoko na see di dinimuna opa kotoko na bono. Ono kono nim say the contract with the previous club.
I didn't say that name.
That time, or that time, Bakwaba say, Basa, body, so I'm so confident. If I was a coach, the boss will send a contract in the woo.
Now, club out in the ball. Emma we win game a upia obi timi yi 3,000 cedis chel 5,000 cedis chel club uboya ohwa ukokra na se legend kwaso abokotoko da no kra no ahwa etare ho obebo a oda tam ape na asore osore na be ko training na udidi a aduane bia na wudi se tebem ohwe o diet anopa emutuo awia abete anajo yama gym te se banku se tam oba okomirika ha ne mienu o ka se Sunday special ne ebo no kotoko na na. Now if it's a Sunday special near Bona
over 40 minutes no abre. Hey.
If it's a Sunday special near Bona Kotokonana and a bibina bibintia or soon and a da form and a body abunibi. Kabet to make a more training also. Or make once him. I would say. Kabet to make to know. Steve also there have a man only kill. I need the almost say, oh, Steve, Minna, Steve, Metabana, Steve, say, become a person in your place. I'm never Penatabano. I'm just doing the mold. Steve, almost so players and so on why they now is to member. Game of Buvugana Sako design, not the player not to say who ever game not as Sassamo. Most so do.
When I say no promo the game,
me there's one thing I me Steve me ni kotoko nkomo da but Steve na ma me kanche no na nim say Steve mo kan wo bi musu so players ni so say tam
why dey ono dey why
musu say tam na tunu dey say bam na no si o ma no my design no ma to say wu
obi ti to dey
see na wa so
there be say nanka mo question bia me bisa
you see asema mo kan nyina it boils down to
say no do local odwane
David it boils down to professionalism na yaka say obi a professional in a certain field e dey na kire professionalism ne say ene new koye adwuma or living water see wo usa akomia ba na akomia aba and diagnosis na kire say yare say no o enye the right is okwa abontin cause spread is akwe you say na ya dey say professionalism ne say wo freedom as a nipa na de wo wiase bia obetimi aye na mu adwuma na wakofa na ho mmra ne nti ye say enna enwumre say da wo ye police officer wo say wano ho nwini ye say wo ye corporal wo ye den this is how you have to. And that's all now dress it. So we are Juma our parliament. Every profession be and there is a way I was our comport. So the professionalism bit is taking yourself from your comfort zone. Now I learn it with what comes with a Juma now fan. So as a footballer, there are certain rules I also follow. Every profession to say fancy. You can't just come here, say we are sports presenter. We are sports analyst and as a host. And inti assembly wati biano on search deeper enya the very details now I just because of you say so you're a footballer. So you're a footballer, you have all the right to do whatever you want. But at certain times in your profession, and you may be a bit meow kakra and ma onye open. But me the na me come any aje say mo ka kotoko no. Fancy Asante no history kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ nkabom ɛna de Asante agina hɔ na club ni din de Asante Kotoko.
Yes.
Nti Asante bit no ɛwɔ club ni, which means whenever there is unity, a united front at team ni yeye. Nti me de yenye players no nko na meka o masem. Ne mu obi odi team na chi bia no. O support afa akoma pa support. Na yenyi person nkunya infim.
Sorry to catch you, but they always say barase and we can fans no dey mamekan the last time say me bear the last 6, 7, 10 years. I've not seen a single season. I've not witnessed a single season. Even Koroko Edgy League. Now because they are fancy United Front. Koroko Bosch and the crown or Bosch winning matches and the crowd to has fans the BM watch it. You see, and the
you see, Fancy, me pay particular attention to the African game Inti say enye Premier League ni European League ni na mehwe. African game ni yade a mehwe. Tanzanian League, the Butler League, other major leagues in Africa mehwe. Osha the culture of the club. And it says udi Kotoko echi etu kwan ko man bi so ana hu ni say Kotoko no indeed eso pa. But a hano sani ye mesrew. So you supporter. Hunu sani sasa wo support. You have every right to criticize when the need arises. But my fans being fra de be the real team na attention. United, you force say me baby Kotoko no mpese nke edru no nke ne Sundance boy na Kotoko so na maybe a
say the Kotoko no si dawa kuma so
enye easy but
from 2015 how you want so be the team we achieve like voluntarily
enye easy but enye United as footballers adwuma no
some no Wontumi nka e from me from Ebusa
because and I make sure say fancy
I know how to
adwuma bi a wo bia no profession bia no it goes with ethics inti fancy oya me nua oya me brother I no permit me say me can sama me profession in my whole kwan say me catch you so what I say so you stick it to Saudi and na senior Kotoko no be rise but as footballer so person we in the last recent years players are from Blasters our more local league you know so Bob Chima yem freno dan lad beko work up akwaji sika ababu abusua no sanya Kotoko anke yem freno Richmond Lamptey abo wafa wabo interallies yam freno on the doors of Blasters it was Asante Kotoko Emmanuel Nchiabo Great Olympics omo share na nkrahwe ni yie nkran ho na ye capital na Blasters ni shia na yam freno it was joining Kotoko and ma unya sa collab no Frederick asa the same thing into who the value of club no na hu ni enti a oba team ni mu na yire ho na bo na achieve na I think say there be a football ready on bedru no certificates no bien who betimi de we wura ba be a football fancy wo djuma na de ontimi fani abo onze ana penifo no kase wajuma be said yanka ma iri nyao so iti wajuma ne
show mo kwenya me fa ne crazy
wajuma ne de say
wajuma be said ma iri nyao e bo ana ne wife bo fu
yeah
mama ne easy water who say aso ne ye mount me nka because o club na ho na ho well easy well be fan course adwuma de unya yemfa ni agro
Maybe
Ghana for no su no sa na tie obompa so opadwuma
onya wia
opadwuma ne suban ko onya adwuma we are different attitude
changing and benefits I know the bubble see and the tia
yeah
so I say me time bia be hu say me I'm always on time me do that because enye easy so be before adwuma say adwuma na obeye say na opebia na dey no dey expect to be aka dan e ya no
Wontumi ko be there by count the mo say ye ka say ye kan mo betimi a share this crowd ball kroma
ya say wo ya ya fan check
ye kwa easy water
ye fan check say e ma ya hwefo ne ya tifo mo online Facebook o mo hwe ofie na ya dika ka chom say ya the entire ne ya bring na ya ya rainy season ni rush to bring say ya afi na adan a ebe expose ni papa amani pa hu say wimpu say ni fie say ye leakages e won dance say ye leakages e band dem. What I am recommending to you, the professional painter, and say, koto easy waterproof paint.
That's right.
But me no tonchia. And kojina babia and koto any fala paint. Except that is it. Except say they are on your professional painter. It time use the word professional painter. You are quantum painters. Our mono named or the papa ebe mo mana kosro. You want international painters, they want professional painters. And the because could to the ebe na djuma na misre wa koto easy waterproof paint. Odi own kaidi ni kwa de fancy babia wo bi obeche say easy waterproof paint na ye bia ye dia ye boda ro ne say ye pese wo dan na wasi no enye obi na benya dan scarcely one room and two room se nyame tun sem na usi dan ya say auto paint papa now they protected dan no from all leakages because se wo dan chance ni enyunu a ya bebre say wasi dan na wunda nchesi nyunu ete de otisum
senso da bia nso
enso so fe na beto pa ano pa kwa hu de we start akra se na to da it is
bia farmer baby kwa flood
oh very good enti e kire se enso na fe kwa na beto enti se nyame ato nse na wasi dan ayawo
no what plaster e bibia wi ade e ka che wan say easy waterproof paint pragope ye wona kase na wona ngetoa na easy waterproof paint no ye the painting chance biara so say alozinc say normal roofing say normal coated roofing who the roofing is say the type of roofing and the good down so but easy waterproof paint fago paint just down so now the paint e bought down by from leakages then when we no interior na down mu ankasa no ya bebre no mu dan ankasa asie nyina pro asie nyina fofo because ono akra tadwuma mu a na okofi no bie no pro a na sent bi abafa no so edan pampa abadan no edan mu se edan ankasa esi ono e pro but there you say down pro nipa bebre hu say pro eti dey betimi solve that problem easy waterproof paint then down chi na I am say na walls no no hu say obi wato wall why be all right but every minute every second we say wall na see na why e frofro and then most of anyanom the plaster down kwa na clay wom eti e woma be hu say clay no cause all those problems and they be akwa sase akoto e be akoto that one he utonu zoom enti so masa so de den nsuo ebe badanum enti de kan na say nsuo badanum na e hawa say bi wakojo bi dan ana say if obi dan e nsuo ma na for the anonoma ye yawo e kire say we no wa plaster dan we if he had applied easy waterproof painter and get dan e say because easy waterproof yawo say nsuo no hit dan na paint na epa and soki blocks no
okay
epa eslepe enti de kan nyina ne say mu de mu factory number no plus 233 243
243
70
70
76
76
96
96
Ghana in all the 16 regions do you say 0243
0243
70
70
76
76
96
9
na ya the rate at which amount for eto no kuma se kwa ya short because amount for bisa na ebisa na amount for to na eto so wo meto bi a ya ye ho and you be now be catch and say what disappointed what you are saying is a paint in any expiring date to see what 3-4 years ya you dying or plaster na so do person go use o ma so senate anet here
to bet me atwesi
o bet me atwesi o ya o project no we are any contractor obi a we school diamond school kola obi a we any project you see obi bo 5 bedroom 4 bedrooms wakoto one ebi akojo obi dying na edan no ko en emu nya ofe what you are saying is say ukoni a paint down mu dada which is always normally say because you are painting man. Oh dear, the always a paint we no on per competition now. O go peel off the old paint. O be na water paint no. Which a paint no mienu. Then you mix over man the first coat. What you do go and say paint we save you cost because on top the phobia now they mix only water. It would so now mix it